It's Rolf! Hello! Hi, Rolf! Welcome to the stream. I love you so much, Rolf. You're thebombdiddydom.com. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Sorry about not being able to do the stream last week. Wanted to celebrate Wolf's birthday by playing some League, so there wasn't really time to do the stream, but we're back now. We're back to do more of these shenanigans with Your Turn to Die. I don't even remember where we were anymore. Oh wait, no, we're in the middle of the main game. We kind of stopped at a really bad place, to be honest. Like, we stopped in the middle of the main game. And I don't really remember what we were doing before that, like what exactly we were talking about in the main game. So it's gonna be a time going back in and trying to figure out what to do since we're in the middle of doing something. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel that I've been super tired also recently. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I think I have another driving lesson this week. And now all of a sudden it just, the memory of that like popped into my head. And now I'm like, oh, I have to check. Because otherwise it's gonna bother me all stream if I don't check right now. Yeah. The 16th, that's... When's the 16th? Oh, that's Thursday. Interessante. It's Thursday. My next lesson. Yeah, you gotta check it, yeah. It's like, if I don't, I'll be worried about it the entire time. Yeah, so my fourth lesson is this upcoming Thursday at 10:45, which is the part that I'm sad about, because it means I'm gonna have to get up at like 8 a.m. so that I'm not falling asleep in the middle of it. Gotta get early enough and then just chug a whole thing of coffee. But yeah, like the instructor didn't have a lot of choices in terms of when I could drive, so it was like, I guess I gotta be at 10:45, even though that kills me on the inside. But luckily, that means 2 days of where I'm probably gonna have to get up at 9 a.m. anyway because of construction stuff. So it's not too bad, but still. Falling asleep at the wheel, yeah, dang see. But luckily that's the fourth lesson, and then that means there'll be 2 more lessons after that, and then the test. So, more than halfway through at least. Technically. So things are working out in the end somehow. But yee. Oh, that reminds me, I'm not even in the call on my server, Jeebus Lorenzo. I'm all over the place today, apparently. I missed one stream and I'm already like, how do I stream again? Amazing. Also, this image that I have on the screen is because yesterday I started playing Persona Q2, and this edited screenshot is based on a thing that happens towards the beginning of the game. And Lou made this screenshot, Lou made this edited screenshot, actually. But yeah, I was playing it in a Discord call yesterday in Sushi Cord. And so everyone was watching me play Persona Q2. It was a good time. I'm in the middle of I'm in the middle of the first dungeon of that game. So we'll be getting through it. I'm excited to be playing that, and that's gonna be like my Discord stream type game. Because I didn't want to make this like something I do on stream because it's probably gonna be long, and I want to have at least like one game that I'm playing at the moment that doesn't have time constraints, that I can play whenever I feel like playing a video game on my own time. So, yeah. But yeah. Because basically there's a point in the game where Akira, the P5 Pro tag here, can choose to say, I'm gonna poke it to this like weird creature over here behind Akechi's face here, and we screenshotted that image, and then Lulu changed it so that there's my face as Akira, and then it's Akechi over here. So it's like, I'm gonna poke Akechi. But yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, it's been good so far. I would say the one thing about the game that I don't like, is, so instead of you getting like a regular map or anything, you have to draw the map yourself. Like, you're not given a map. You enter an area and you gotta draw it. And I'm like, I shake all the time and you're asking me to draw a map? It's been a time so far. Like, that's the only part of the game that I don't like, is the fact that it wants me to draw each map. I'm like, no, I don't like doing this. Hey, gay, homosexual gay. Heck yeah, Doodle. Hi, Doodle. I love you so much. Welcome to the stream. I love you. You're the best, Doodle. You're the bombdiggydom.com, Doodle. I love you so much. Yeah, Doodle, I hope you're doing well. And yeah, Doodle, I just started playing Persona Q2 yesterday in the Sushi Cord, in a call. I was streaming it, which is why Lulu made this edited image based on a scene that happened while I was playing it in the Discord call. So Lulu made this screenshot. It's been a fun time. I really like it so far. I love the chibi art style of the game. I love being able to see all my favorite characters, especially a whole game with Akechi as a main party member talking and hanging out with the rest of us. Like, I love it. I'm so into it. I'm so happy about it. I'm so glad that they made a game where you have him in your party the whole time. I'm like, that's awesome. I hope we get more games like this, especially games that take place after the events of P5. I would love to see like a feral Akechi, like third semester Akechi, but in your party, like for an entire like 50-hour game or whatever. I feel like I would be living. I would be so happy the entire time. I think that like I would legit, I think that would fulfill me. I could die happily after that. But yeah, it's been a good time. I would say the only thing about this game, that I was telling Rolf earlier. The only thing about this game that sucks is the fact that you're not given a map for some reason. I guess they wanted to utilize the touchscreen at the bottom, so they're like, you gotta draw the map yourself. Like, each time you enter a dungeon, you gotta freaking draw the map as you're exploring it. Otherwise, you just don't have a map. And I'm like, what? What? It's Azure. Hello, Azure. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. Azure, you're the bomb. Diggydom.com. I love you so much. How's it going? Poke 'em real good. Heck yeah. Yeah, yesterday, Azure, when you were in the call, I started playing Persona Q2 for the first time in the Discord call. And towards the beginning of the game, there was a scene where me as Akira, of course, had this choice of I'm gonna poke it or let's try talking to it. And of course I picked I'm gonna poke it. And we took a screenshot of it. And then Lulu took that screenshot and edited it so that my face was on Akira and that I'm saying that I'm gonna poke it to Akechi. Oh boy. Also, I like how when you stream with Rolf, it's always on time, but when it's any other time, it's like, let's talk for an hour before. I mean, we're still talking. It's 3:05 p.m. We're still probably gonna talk for like a half hour more, so it's still legit. It's still legit. I may start the stream on time, but it doesn't change the fact that we usually don't play for 40 minutes. But yeah. It is a good time. I want to stream more of it. I might even play more of it today after this. Like, I'll stream this, and then I'll go and eat and stuff, and probably take a shower, and then I'll probably come back and just stream more PQ2 on Discord. I've been having a good time with it. I was saying, like, the only thing I don't like about it, because I love everything about it so far. I love the music. The music, just like any other Shin Megami Tensei game, is so good. I love how all my favorite characters are there. I love that Akechi is a main character in your party throughout the whole game. I'm like, that is so awesome. I'm so happy. Now, like, Atlas just needs to make a sequel game like Strikers, but after, like, Royal, and to have Akechi join the party, but like be like third semester Akechi, so like Feral Boy, like no longer acting like the Detective Prince Akechi for an entire like 50+ hour game, and then I'll be happy. Then I could literally die happy after playing that. I could literally, like, that's all I want in life, is just an entire game where one of the main characters is third semester-esque Akechi in your party for an entire time. I would be so happy. Yeah. But the one issue, because I love the art style, I love that Akechi is in the game the whole time. I love that, not only that Akechi is in the game, but apparently at some point we're gonna have the female protagonist for Persona 3, so the P3P female protag, Minako. And I'm so happy about that because I love Minako. She's great. I'm so excited to see her. But yeah. You're saying I'm chugging this calming hot tea for nothing? Dang, see. I fell asleep before I saw that Angel was around, so when y'all were doing stuff, I woke up and was like, yes, so. Oh no, Azure, you could have jumped in and been like, we're doing wrestling, and I would have shut everything down immediately. Like, It would have been no problem. Like, everyone would have loved to just switch to wrestling if you said, hey, I'm here now, let's do it. We were literally just doing it because it was like a secondary thing of like, oh, we're all here anyway, might as well do something, and I wanted to play this game, so I was like, I guess I'll play it. I'm sure there's some freak online that made all... Yeah, that's the thing, Azure. The one thing that I hate about this game is that you can't, you don't get a map. Instead, like, the game wanted you to utilize the touchscreen features of the 3DS, so they're like, guess what? You gotta draw your own map. You don't get a map, you gotta draw it. And I'm like, for reals? I gotta go into every single dungeon and draw my own map. So it's literally like you take a step and then you gotta draw. Take a step and then you gotta draw. Take a step and you gotta draw until you get to the end. You just keep drawing every 2 steps, and it's so annoying. And it's especially annoying for me because, like, I shake all the time, and so I'm like literally having to use like all my concentration just to draw a straight line on the screen. I'm like, and the thing is like, you gotta do it, otherwise like you don't get like the special treasure in each map, because there's like a special treasure in each map that you gotta like complete 100% of the map to get. And so you gotta go everywhere on the map and draw the entire map so you can get that extra treasure. I'm just like, this is the worst. I'm like, I would rather just like not had a map and just had to figure it out rather than being absolutely forced to draw a map. Like, you're forced to do it. And I'm like, oh my god. I mean, you're not really forced. Like, you could probably skip that treasure, but I'm not gonna skip the golden treasure. No way. And also, Doodle, it is true, there are maps online, which is good. I actually, I already did it where I looked up a walkthrough and found one of the maps, and I just drew it from the map online. Like, I started in the dungeon and was like, okay, time to draw this whole map, and I just drew the whole map right then and there. And then I was like, that's good. That's good enough. But the problem with doing it that way, though, is that the map only counts as being filled in if you've been there. So if you draw the whole map right away, then it becomes an issue of you don't know where you've been and where you haven't been yet, because the whole map is already drawn. And so then you still can't open the chest if you have it all drawn, because you had to have actually gone to that space for it to count. So if you haven't gone to that particular space, then you don't get the treasure. And I'm like, I legit, Wolf watched me have to go through an entire map like several times to 100% it to open that freaking treasure chest. I'm like, Wolf saw me do it. But everything else is very SMT-like, which is very surprising considering that it's a Persona spin-off game. Like, the gameplay is very like old school SMT in that it's first-person dungeons. You're moving through like a first-person 3D dungeon type thing. And the type of battles feels very SMT-like as well, just how it works. Very SMT-esque, which is pretty cool. Like, literally, all the other gameplay aspects I'm fine with so far. Like, it works really well. It's very SMT-like. I like it. It's literally just the map drawing that I wish was not a thing. PQ is supposed to be combined with another type of game, but I forgot what it was called. It's also a dungeon crawling type. Oh, really? I actually didn't know that. I wonder what it is. That's interesting. But also, the other interesting thing about PQ2 is there's no dub. Even though I'm pretty sure PQ1 had an English dub, if I remember correctly, but PQ2 straight up doesn't have an English dub. It's just, like, it was localized. It was localized here. The game was localized over here in America, but it was only localized text-wise. All the voice acting and everything is still in Japanese. And normally I would be, like, totally chill about it for most, like, games, because I typically prefer the Japanese voice acting for things, but Persona, lots of Shin Megami Tensei stuff, I actually tend to prefer the English dub of things because, like, they tend to actually have good English dubs, especially P5. Like, Robbie Damon, love him with all my heart, mind, and soul. I miss his voice as Akechi. But it's still good. It's still good despite it all being in Japanese. But yeah, interestingly enough, you can name all the pro tags, which is kind of cool. Like, you're given the option to name each of the pro tags. Of course, I named P5 pro tag Akira Kurusu, so that's his name. I'm planning to name the P3P female pro tag just Minako Arisato. I know that recently she's been given the canon name of Kotone Shiomi or whatever, but I've been calling her Minako for like years, so I'm gonna keep calling her Minako. I am not stopping with my Minako agenda. Her name's Minako. And then of course P3 male is Minato Arisato. And then P4 pro tag will be Soji Seta because I prefer that manga name to his quote-unquote official name, Yunarakami. Like, I've noticed that for most characters, like, their first, like, canon name that's, like, given in, like, manga or whatever almost always sounds better compared to, like, the quote-unquote official names that come from, like, later animes or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm just like, Soji Seta sounds so much better than Yu Narukami. What the heck? Okie dokie, Rolf. But yeah, Minako sounds so much better. I'm so excited to see her. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. She's so great. You like you? I mean, I guess Yu Narukami's okay. That name's okay compared to some of the other ones. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was it to P4 from the beginning and I just got used to Soji. But I think I'll probably go. Ah! It's Rolf! Hello! Welcome, welcome! I love you so much. How's it going?
Going pretty well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just, you know, chilling. Drinking
writing a lot of articles, I saw.
Wait, what?
So you've been writing a lot of articles?
Mm-hmm. It's true. I'm a writing machine at this point. I write so much all the time. I basically spend most of my week writing articles. Like, usually Tuesday through Friday, I'm writing articles. But yeah, I'm hoping that at some point, like once I get a certain amount in, I'll be able to rise up in the company and get paid more. But for right now, like, this is pretty good, especially, you know, writing for a pretty well-known company, so. No, yeah. Asher, I would never say mean things to you. Can't believe this. How has your animation class been?
Pretty good. Yeah, I've had 2 classes now, so it's 1 class per week, and then just self-study in between.
Heck
it's going
yeah.
pretty well.
Nice,
so I'm
nice,
excited
nice.
about it.
Yeah.
Learning After Effects in the first week. Now we're doing Blender.
Nice.
Just showing us all the basics from the different software. Then later you can specialize.
Yeah. I can't stop hearing the cagey voice. Your cagey voice is so good, Rolf. It's so good. Like, I could see.
I remember it. Yeah.
I could see you being a voice actor. Like, you have a really good voice.
Thank you.
Would work really well. But
It's from
yeah.
all D&D practice.
Heck yeah. Nice. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why most voice actors are nerds.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh boy.
So where did we leave off?
We were in the middle of the
Somewhere in
main
the middle.
game. We were
Yeah,
literally.
did we already get to the stage of narrowing it down to half?
Yeah,
Or...
I think we're at the point where we're actually deciding who's gonna be in the what was it? What's it called? Like the final round.
Final round.
Yeah. We're already at that point. So we're pretty far into the main game. But we're still kind of it's always kind of bad to stop in the middle of the main game because it's always like, wait, what have we been talking about?
Oh well.
But yeah.
It was either that or keep going until
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, at least we did stop at a kind of good point because we stopped at one of those moments where it's like we haven't started any conversation yet, so we're not in the middle of having to decide anything really. So that's a good thing. We're kind of at a new turn in the conversation. Also, by After Effects, do you mean Adobe After Effects?
Yeah, indeed.
Heck yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a cool program. I've used it before. It's nice. Haven't used it as much as Premiere or Photoshop or any of that, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with, just 1 week of experience managed to make something pretty decent, so I was happy about that.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like about this course that they just, they don't go endlessly into just explaining. It's just 2 hours of explaining, then it's like, well, go make something.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Makes it fun, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll see if I can open up Your Turn to Die.
Don't forget the screen share.
Yeah. Got it. Boo 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 boo. I don't bleed from real whip. Gotta take this off.
Well.
There we go. Boo boo boo. Oh yeah, we're about to circle all over again. Okay, yeah, we're here. Oh god.
Alright.
In this house we poke a catchy. Heck yeah. Okay, so we should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Qtaro. I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kana. Sacrificing a kid's no good at all. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah. Oh yeah, I remember that he switched.
Oh, yeah.
That he jumped.
So just being suspicious again.
Yeah, being super suspicious. I'm like, why? Why are we not being put on the chopping block anymore?
Kinda sus.
Yeah. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was a sacrifice to start?
I love you, Reiko, but you're too gullible.
Yeah. How about we leave out Gin, since he doesn't have any tokens?
What was that about again? I don't know why tokens
Yeah.
from any turn.
You're gonna love this man at the end, says Hatcher. Never. Never. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, yeah, because she's super dependable for reasoning. Wolf? So I think
Alright.
maybe, I want to say maybe Conflict now and KG, since they're the ones talking about tokens. But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe we should extract information from everyone first before conflicting.
Sure. Alright.
Oh, wait. Let's look at the stuff again.
Sure.
Oh, we haven't used the tablet yet. So we're probably gonna need to use the tablet at some point. Oh, wait! We might have to show the tablet to KG. To be like, actually, he doesn't have his tokens because he lost his tablet. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but the tokens are in a wallet, right? Like physically.
Oh, yeah, that is true. But he still can't really use it because he doesn't have his tablet.
We already used the victim video earlier.
Yeah, I think we've used everything so far except for the tablet. And I think the tablet will be... I think the tablet will be to put Kyutaro in the final round. Because I think that the idea will be, oh, he doesn't have his tablet, he can't vote. So he
didn't he get a replacement tablet? They explained that during the
oh, I don't remember. I don't remember anymore. Oh boy.
Alright, let's just start interrogating some people.
Okie doke. Should we start with KG and go around?
Yeah, sure.
We still have 100 clout, which is great.
Let's see if I still got the voice.
Okay.
There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro with all his tokens was involved in at least one trade. And him giving up tokens to So. That subject should really influence the decision. Discussion. No. You should leave him out to extract info.
My reason, because you're the one I want to live most. This seems a little weird. I feel like maybe Kana is playing into whatever So is planning.
Possible.
Because she was like, I don't know really why, because I want you to live most. No matter what.
I mean, she does also see you as like a replacement
Yeah,
sister,
that
right?
is true.
I ain't trying to look like a good person. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah.
What? What is going
What? He's copying the KG.
Yeah,
That's KG's line.
Yeah, that's literally KG's line.
He's bastard.
He's literally trying to copy KG because he knows it's worked on Sarah. He's noticed that KG acting like that has worked on Sarah, so now he's trying to act like that to get Sarah to be on his side. Ah!
You manipulative bastard.
I'm gonna punch this man.
Oh, what did you think I was going to say? When her escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kind of strange. You had this desperate look, as if you had the sacrifice. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad suspicious, isn't it?
He is thinking right. We did have the sacrifice, and there was a trade. So he is right that we're suspicious, and he's right to think that because he's right. But still. But still. Oh boy. Kana will now kill for you. That's because KG is made of pure beef. No wonder Sarah's into it. Heck yeah. Compared to scrawny So over here. Look at this scrawny man.
Lean meat.
Lean meat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Doodle. Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't just work. You just copy it.
Yeah.
I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah.
We've told ya, like, pretty much everything we know, brah.
Yeah.
We
But
want
they
to
might mean things that we don't even know about
Oh,
ourselves.
that's
right?
true. That's true. It's because So's a sacrifice that he's saying such rotten shit. I mean, he always says that. He always says
Yeah. He always becomes a demon during the main game.
He really does. Like, when it's not the main game, he's fine. Like, he's helping us out. Like, he's okay. Then in the main
It's
game...
kind of like soft-spoken.
Yeah. But in the main game, he's just like, I'm gonna stab you all. If he spouts suspicious stuff and loses our trust, he can get us to vote for him. Leave it out, and its heart should calm down. But I wonder if just leaving him out will make him say what he's really thinking. For an ally, he's a real pain, huh?
Or it's reverse psychology, you know?
Yeah, Reiko is so right.
Yep.
Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Gin has 0 tokens. If Gin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it.
Okay. That's
And so
good
there's
reasoning.
a high chance he's the sacrifice.
I don't think he is, but
Yeah, I don't think he is either, but it's hard to say.
yeah, because someone with tokens like traded it away from us.
Yeah. So we know that for a fact. Like, she has good reasoning, but honestly, I'm still on the boat that she could be the one who traded it from us. Because she seemed very, like, at the last minute, like, this is it, you know? It seemed like she was willing to take on this last chance type thing.
Doodle, if the sacrifice is picked, then they win and everyone else dies, except one person that they choose.
Yeah. And also, I swear to protect Big Sis Sarah Nyan. Again, I believe in you, Nyan. Okay, so now that we've done that, who's changed? Nobody so far.
Okay, that one. Oh, we have that, yeah.
I forgot about this mechanic.
Okay, so now we can click on him, right?
Yeah.
While his face is like this.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so maybe it was
Kitaro,
him.
is something the matter?
There being a trade just before the main game. Is that true? Oh wait, he was passed out when it happened.
Yeah, so he doesn't actually know what he has anymore.
Is it possible someone made a trade on his behalf? No, we had his tablets.
Yeah, I don't know. It's true. I don't feel like lying at this point will help anybody.
No, I mean, everyone knows, right?
Yes, it's true.
Oh.
I blame So, says Azure. I mean, he was hacking into it. Like, hacking into the program. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that was my first suspicion, is that he just hacked it instead of there being a real trade. Yeah. Which means, yeah, just maybe.
Wait. I'm very confused. Could he have had the sacrifice first and then traded it to us? And then somebody traded again to somebody else, maybe?
Yeah, so he thinks that we're Sarah's the sacrifice because that's the
Yeah.
last thing he remembered.
Yeah, and so now he's thinking either he got it back or somebody else has it, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm vaping live on stream, Azure. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and also the sacrifice thing is like if they don't get picked, they die, right? Yeah. I figured out who's got the sacrifice.
Oh, snap. Nyan! What? How could you possibly know that from what we just...
Kitaro. I know! Everybody listen up!
I'm very worried. Because even Keiji is like, Whoa.
I'm the keymaster.
Wait! What? I'm very confused right now.
Well, we were the keymaster at some point.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
and then we became the sacrifice, so he traded sacrifice for keymaster.
Yeah, because we had the we were the keymaster because we traded with Keiji, who was the original keymaster. He was the keymaster. He traded with us so that we became our commoner card went to him. So Keiji became a commoner, and we became the keymaster. And then somebody traded with us, the keymaster, and we became the sacrifice. And so that proves that Kyutaro was the one that traded with us because he gave us the sacrifice and we gave him the keymaster card. But then there was another trade after he. I'm sorry.
Yeah, didn't Sarah become commoner between keymaster and sacrifice?
No. I think it was just keymaster and then sacrifice. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, my brain was like working. My brain was working during that.
All right. Well, let's see what he has to say.
But this is probably where we're going to be like, hey, you lost your tablet, so you don't actually know, maybe?
Maybe.
Because he got keymaster, we became sacrifice, and we're probably going to have to prove we're not still the sacrifice, maybe? And that somebody else is the sacrifice because we had a last minute trade. And he'll be like, nah, I'm still a keymaster. We could be like, you don't have your tablet anymore.
Yeah, you don't know for sure.
Yeah. And then because we're a commoner now, so somebody else has a sacrifice.
Oh,
and I think,
now we're commoner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think now is... Like, I still feel like now is a sacrifice. Like, I'm putting all my chips in there.
Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting.
What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this.
You would say that, huh, Sarah?
See, I knew it! Uh-huh! And I'm guessing Keiji also connected the dots, which is why he was like, Kitaro.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm sorry for taking the keymaster from you.
Yeah, Sarah, I can't believe she hasn't connected the dots yet, and we're over here, like, connecting everything.
Yeah. The sacrifice card you got sent was mine, Sarah.
It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice? Yeah.
You've still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right?
What's he talking about? I have a commoner card. Yeah, because we had the final switch. Kyutaro's making a false... Oh, maybe... Is he, like, trying to suss out, like, what the trade was? Maybe?
Oh.
Because he's making that Yeah, that would be pretty big brain of Kyutaro, and I don't know how big brain he is. If so, we're doing this, I could believe it, but I don't
hiding
know.
a big brain under that hat.
Yeah.
It's playing them.
He has a brain, says Asher. Doodle said they replaced his tablet though specifically because it would be disadvantageous for him to not know what his role was. No, that man is just mean. Stay calm. What do I do?
I guess make use of this is like pretending you're the sacrifice. Still.
I don't know. I don't know what make use means in this context.
Yeah, that's a trouble. Yeah.
Like, I know if it were me, I would
smart,
just.
But it seems.
I feel like that.
Well.
I wouldn't like to do that. That's like a so move, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would hate that.
Full,
yeah. Sure. I feel like if it were me in this situation, I would explain what happened. And yeah, like, people may not believe it, but at least you're not lying about what happened. Lulu! Hi, Lulu. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. How's it going? And I never said that, Azure. Oh my gosh.
Maybe once, though, at least. Pretty sure I heard you say it at least once.
No! I have never said it. I wish this was a bit more descriptive in terms of choices.
Yeah, it's like Mass Effect dialogue choices.
Yeah. Because
I'd go for it. It's probably a dumb move, but yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first one is like being manipulative.
Yeah, I don't want to be manipulative. That feels. I don't want to be like so.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know that we could easily make use of this because people won't pick us if they think we're the sacrifice, and which would save us, but that wouldn't help us figure out who actually has the sacrifice.
Well, there might be people in here who love you enough to vote for you if they think you're the sacrifice.
Oh, that's true. That is true. There could be somebody here who would be like, there's several people here who would do it. Gin would do it. Now would do it. I think Keiji would probably do it. I don't think Reiko would do it because she likes Now and as well.
Yeah,
so,
she has some like self-preservation.
Yeah, but I definitely think now Gin and Keiji might possibly do it if they thought that we had the sacrifice. So I feel like trying to be all like, oh, I guess we do have the sacrifice. It's big sad would probably hit us right in the. What if at the end of this you and So end up being related? Dang, see, I would time to die.
He's your son all along.
No. I feel like explain myself is still the best option here. I love you, Azure. What do you think, Rolf?
Consistently mediocre amounts of love. Alright, I would go explain.
Okie doke. I absolutely don't have the sacrifice. So relax, everyone. You can vote for... Huh?
Go.
Now that I think about it, being thought of as the sacrifice is better for not getting votes. I'm actually not sure anymore if there's any good reason to deny it.
Well, just nobody vote for Miss Sarah. That'll be fine, right? If nobody votes yet, she becomes a candidate. That proves she's the sacrifice with a double vote.
I would like that, but...
It is about time we proceed with the vote.
I don't understand what that last part was.
No, me neither.
I feel like that was a bit of a mistranslation thing.
Possible.
Please wait, can we decide on such an important vote with so much still unclear? Oh, we just can't sort it out. It's such a short time. God, what should we do? The victor's gonna be one of the ones we nominate, remember? We really should discuss some more.
You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select a vor who will remain in the final vote? Enter your votes, please.
Oh, frick. Wow. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I hate Qtar the most, but he might be the Keymaster. Still.
I don't think so. I think the Keymaster got switched.
Well, there was only one trade after we got sacrificed, right? And that was us. So he has to still be the Keymaster then.
Oh, was it? Was it only one trade? I thought there was another trade. Because I thought there was a trade and we looked at our thing and it still showed sacrifice. And then there was the other trade at the end where we lost the sacrifice. I can't remember now.
I just go for so. I still don't trust.
But it's not. It doesn't matter about trust. It matters about who do we think. I think Now has the sacrifice, so I don't want to vote for Now because I feel like she has a sacrifice. I also as much as I am like, oh, we shouldn't vote unless it should be about cards and stuff. I feel like I don't want to vote for Ginarkana. I would feel bad if I did.
Yeah, for me it's like there's only two characters here I don't mind losing, and that's like either So or Qtaro.
But I feel like So. I feel like in terms of narrative, I feel like So is gonna stick around for a while longer.
Yeah, I think it's impossible to kill off So here.
Yeah,
but still, yeah.
I feel like we need to pick Qtaro.
Although on the other side, if like. I kind of don't want to vote for a male character because I'm running out of voices here.
Yeah, oh no, I'm so sorry. You know what, like, we're probably gonna get more characters, though. Like, I bet in the next one we'll probably get some more characters, and probably male characters, since so many male characters are dying out.
Yeah. I got Gashu. He's fun to do as
well. But yeah, I think, I feel like it's gonna be Qtaro. Should be our choice. Yeah.
Alright. You think he's bluffing about being the Keymaster?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's so hard to say. Because we had the trade, and we got Commoner, and somebody else got... And I think it's Now who did the trade, so he could still be Keymaster. But we don't know without the tablet.
Yeah.
You don't know without the tablet. And we have his tablet. We could check his tablet. I wish we could have checked his tablet.
Isn't it like locked?
Maybe.
You can always just vote for yourself. I mean, do this selflessly.
Yeah. Yeah, we could always reload a save too. Oh my gosh. Who do we vote? Who do we vote for? I know it's Now. I know Now is probably the sacrifice. I feel it in my bones. I
would still go for So.
So?
Like, at the point I want Qtaro to die the most, but I still think he's the Keymaster.
Yeah, it is true.
So then he's number 2.
Yeah. Go for So then. Well, So. Guess what? Goodbye.
Oh, that's nah.
I'm gonna suplex a catch. Heck yeah, Azure. Displaying results. Okay.
Nobody voted for So. Wow.
What?
Oh! Oh, our vote sort of. Well, nothing. It didn't matter because only 4 people got voted for in the first place.
Yeah, it literally doesn't
matter.
matter.
So once again, the vote doesn't matter.
Yeah, the vote literally doesn't matter because it's a majority vote thing. So it's whatever everybody votes for. So like, if we voted for Qtaro, he still wouldn't have been.
Yeah. Oh well. Should have voted for ourselves.
Yeah. But then we would have had like a 4-way thing. I mean, we still got a weird...
Yeah, it's still the four people go in, right? So it's like...
Yeah, this is still weird. Who's getting put at the end? The first vote
Well, at least we're
is
safe.
over, yeah.
Ish.
And
Unless
I
you
wasn't
vote for the sacrifice.
chosen.
Or the Keymaster, so it's not really that safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Who was the other
I don't
ass
think
who
you can
voted
really
for
be relieved
Kana?
when you're not in, because it's
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, because
still
we
two
could all
ways to
still
die.
die, yeah. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4?
Sarah, you...
It's just like I said, I'm not the sacrifice, I'm a commoner.
Oh. I don't know how we deduced
Yeah.
that, but... 4 will advance to the final vote. So, Hiyori. Kana Kizuchi. Ah. Keiji Shinogi. Now Egokoro.
Why me?
Who the fuck is voting for Kana? It's
Yeah,
so
who
fucked up.
is voting for Kana? What the frick? Who did that? Who did that? I swear.
Good now? I don't know. Yeah.
This isn't right.
Maybe she doesn't want to be there because she's the sacrifice. Right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this to spare myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Yeah, like you're on death row, which is why it's my role to inspire them. Like Keiji did for me in the first main game.
Let's try it.
Yeah, question them. What? That doesn't even give a pep talk.
I mean, that's gonna happen regardless. You know, might as well.
Lift your heads up,
Damn.
you bitches! We've always done when we had to. What?
What the fuck is... Wow.
We're really just
Coming
throwing
on real
words.
strong out of nowhere.
We're just throwing words at the wall. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop. But Kana, we're not your enemies. Even if someone is the sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. This is an Anya sentence right there. Sarah!
Listen up, you maggots. Right, you are.
So is your enemy, Kana.
The real battle begins here.
Everyone. Yes, those of us who weren't picked should start. Incidentally, my role's commoner. Got that? Muscle Gorilla, it's not the time to shrivel up, Nyan. Let's remember the card traits in order. Woof!
Yeah.
Progress.
Yeah, the only, like, it is still possible that So, like, got sacrificed and is, like, wants to escape with Sarah, no, by getting voted.
But why does he want to escape with us? I don't get
Because
it.
it's weird.
Yeah,
And you're
he
the
is weird.
Now, please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you not all perish.
Now we're gonna proceed along, digging into the details of the trades. Big Six Reiko! Got it, Nyan! Yes, you quietly sat in the chair again.
I am sitting. There are 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many. Then he really is the Keymaster still.
Yeah. By the way... Oh my gosh, now I'm getting voices mixed up. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way. Woof! Did get traded with even once. Nyan! trading cards required 50 tokens, so only so many people could make trades. Time to save!
Alright.
Okay.
Time to interrogate.
Yeah, should we... So, just interrogate everybody?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out.
Wow, thanks.
Very useful. I'm still stupid.
The token rankings had Kutaro in first and Gin last, if I heard right. Me, you, and now we're near the bottom, right? I don't think we had enough tokens to trade cards, except for Now, who might have stolen the tokens from Alice when he died.
Oh, right, yeah. And from us, like our tokens got stolen as well.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been a commoner the whole way. Woo! Did get traded with even what's Neon. My heart was pounding, wondering when I'd get past the bad card Neon, but my roll didn't change up to the very end. Woo! I made it through all 5 trades.
Oh,
I was right. I was right. I was right. I was right. I was like, there was another trade. There was another trade, and I remembered. Heck yeah.
Alright, so we can versus him with Futaro probably.
Yeah, because he said 4, and then there's 5.
Yeah. Oh, that seems simple.
Okay. Store statement.
Smack that statement.
Mental Gorilla, that's wrong! Yeah!
What? Wait, I forgot how to count!
As you said, I only have the attention to focus on one enemy, and that's Anya. Amazing.
Seems Kyutaro is not smarter than a 5th grader.
No, you're right. Kyutaro can't count. Oh boy. Biggest abuse. Incredible. Oh boy.
5. 1, 2. Wait, by my memory, there are 3 trades. Now I heard there was 1 just before the main game. 3 plus 1. That's 4, right? Right? I get it. You misunderstood, Kyutaro. There were 2 trades while you were out.
I knew it! I remembered that there was a time where there was a trade, and we looked and we were still the sacrifice. And then we were like, aw, frick.
Well, there was the trade where we got the sacrifice, and the trade where sacrifice went away.
Mm-hmm. But I think between those 2 trades, there was also the trade where nothing happened.
No, I don't think so, because then it would be 6, right?
No, because then there was 1 trade, 2 trade, and then I think the 3rd trade, which is what he was talking about, was when the cards got switched. Remember, he said, I remembered 3 trades, and then there was 1, he was out for the next 2 trades. And he's the one that traded the sacrifice to us. So the sacrifice trade happened on the 3rd trade. Yeah, and then the 4th trade happened where we still had the sacrifice and something else happened. And then the last trade happened where we got the commoner card. Which means that he could possibly not have the Keymaster card anymore.
Yeah, I was misremembering where we were when we got the sacrifice. Because I remember that being on the big stairs, but it was like in the common room still.
Yeah. Because I remember that big like thing where we ran out. Because we were like, oh!
We went to the bed chamber, and that's when we found out our tokens were gone. Right, right. Alright. What? That don't make no sense.
That's our line, Jan.
But sorry, but nobody's given him any explanation. Well, that's on us.
Hey, Kitaro, when was it that you passed Sarah the sacrifice card? Actually, did you have sacrifice from the start?
No, that ain't it. The first card I had was commoner. Just a common hoe. I get it. That tells me most of the trains.
Oh, Sap, KG's piecing it all together too. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
What? I don't have a clue, Wolf. Why is that, Jan?
Because your friendly policeman made the first trade.
Yeah, because he did the trade with us. He was the keymaster. We were a commoner. We switched. We became a keymaster. He became a commoner. The second thing happened, there was a trade, but we kept the keymaster. We didn't lose it. Something else happened, and whatever that second trade was Kyutaro getting the sacrifice from somebody else. So he was a commoner. Whoever was the sacrifice got the commoner, and he got the sacrifice. Third trade happens. We lose the keymaster. We get the sacrifice. Fourth trade happens. Something happens while Kyutaro is passed out. Fifth trade happens, and we get the commoner. Somebody else gets the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Boom!
Right.
For real? Who'd you trade what?
I give Sarah the keymaster.
Eh?
Then what card did Sarah start with?
I have no reason to lie, but yeah, I was a commoner.
Yeah, then don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. At first, I was a commoner. You trade keymaster for commoner? Yeah, he's a big simp.
Yep. And I deepened our trust doing it. Then I deepened our thrust later.
Oh my gosh.
Where's the trust and the thrust? That's how it works. I'll explain it when you're older again.
Rolf, you're the best.
Thanks. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the keymaster into Sarah's hands.
Yeah.
She gave me a hoe.
Oh my gosh, Cage is so easy to do this one. It's amazing.
I gave her the key to my heart.
Okay.
The second trade, what got traded?
Someone sacrificing Kyutaro's commoner. That's the second one.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, wait, he was on screen. Exactly. Someone sacrificed got swapped with Kyutaro's commoner.
Yep. Also, it was Lulu said that's getting clipped.
Oh dear. And the third trade, Sarah's keymaster, Kyutaro's sacrifice was swapped. Yep, that's what it mean.
Muscle Gorilla, tell us everything you can remember, Nyan. We're gonna have you tell us all the details of the third trade.
Ugh.
Heck yeah. At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone, Nyan, so I want to know the situation. Woof! The third trade happened while everyone was sharing the laptop. That is true.
All watching porn together.
Yep. These trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head too. No worries, Sarah. I got this. You can now sort out the details of the trades. What?
Interesting. giving
Oh,
us
I'm
new
guessing
ability.
it's like when we figure out how the trades happen, we can like
Yeah.
put it together here. I'm guessing.
Oh, I know the first one, so we can put that one in at least. Yay, we did it.
No worries, other Anya. Original Anya is a smart bee. Now we're both smart
Original Anya
bees.
has played Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I played Phoenix Wright. It gives me an extra ability. But now it's also because I have all of you here. I have you, Rolf. I have Azure and Doodle and Lulu too in the chat. Everyone's here together to give me extra brain power.
The whole hive mind.
The whole hive mind, let's go. I think
All right.
maybe, like, I have it in my brain most of, yeah, pretty much all the stuff that's happened. So I think what we should
but some of the
focus
people are
on...
still unknown. Yeah.
Yeah, so we should see if we can figure out all the rest of the trades first.
Yeah. Alright, let's interrogate some more people.
I was worried because you were acting strange, Sarah, to think you betrayed the sacrifice. Damn, Kitara, you gonna make that trade on the spot and then act all innocent? Huh? Something strange here. What? Did something happen during that?
I don't remember what Kitara was doing during this.
Oh!
Oh.
Kitara was with us and Sarah, yet traded his sacrifice for a keymaster on the spot. How dare he? Yeah, that does sound a little weird.
Looked her in the eyes and only betrayed her.
Why won't you deny it, Kitaro?
What?
I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. Yeah, he couldn't have been with us to make that trade. Wait, can't other people make trades too?
Like, on other people's behalf?
Yeah, I think so. Because remember, Kate... Well, I can't remember
It
now.
must have been So then, because, like, he's in So's pocket, right?
Well, no, because So was with us too. The only person who wasn't with us was, like...
Gin.
Gin wasn't with us. Was Now with us?
There was at least one other person not there. Yeah.
I think Now wasn't with us, so I think one of them had to have been...
No, didn't So like stepped out. Like he had like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom or some shit.
Oh, that's true. He could have done it as well then. Yeah, because he freaked out when he saw the dude.
Yeah.
Can't believe this is Pokemon. If he used one on the spot, should we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? Oh, snap. Here we go. Another one of these.
Go autoclick.
Ah, this is hard. No, it's not, because I have autoclick. Yeah. Oh my god! This is so hard!
Wow, this will be impossible without autoclick. Yeah.
Did I do it?
Hopefully.
Yay! Be as silent as you want. Yeah, that would have been impossible without autoclick.
Ooh, da-da.
It's no use.
Aye.
Spit it all out, Kitaro.
Oh wait, not like that. I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic. A pathetic adult. Wow.
Yeah.
Third trade. My sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me. It was So's doing.
Oh!
Knew it.
Yeah, that was me, Azure, because it started moving so fast. I was like, oh, snap, actually. Even with autoclick, this is a little difficult. And then it would have been impossible without autoclick. Yeah, So is the worst. What?
Nani?
Nani?
I don't know what you're talking about. So new. He knew I had to sacrifice. What? When everyone was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ringer box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's keymaster. Don't know a thing about that. I was just taking a huge dump at the time.
Wait
I have the pictures to prove it.
Oh no! Why would you take pictures? Oh my gosh. As she says, I'm glad Rolf is here and not me, so it would have the most jabroni of voices.
It is kind of a jabroni.
Yeah. Wait a sec, he chose 2 other people and made them trade? You could do that?
It must be possible, huh? So you can say that with confidence? So, isn't it about time you confess?
What?
Confess. Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop.
Would so be do declaring? Heck yeah.
Well, I do declare. Such a deeply suspicious individual, Koji. Must play a lot of Among Us.
You're pretty sus. Oh, snap! Now
Oh,
they're going after each
Very
other.
hard to be them.
Yeah.
I hate this one.
Yeah, this one I remember was so hard the last time when we did this.
Oh god. Yeah.
And this is gonna be also really hard because it's these 2, the biggest
Oh,
brainiacs on the team here.
Yep.
Now so would be Emma or China from Hetahoni. Heck yeah. Yeah, the art style in this is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about I hear the truth from your mouth? Will be the first time. About what? With Katie's like savage, like looking down.
Yeah, I love it. I love both their faces here. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Between the statements these 2 give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Kyutaro couldn't do the 3rd trade. I was on the toilet, so I couldn't either.
I mean, we're affirm KG, I think, because that's the only fact we can know for sure.
Yeah. They are fighting for a place in Sarah's heart. Exactly, because he was with us.
Question is, how'd you know the sacrifice? Sheesh, just rolling on ahead with this assumption that I knew, huh?
Okay, so that was right, because we were able to move on. Did you learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? Couldn't I just take a peek to do that?
I mean, that is possible, right? You can just look over someone's shoulder at their tablet. I mean, he didn't start hacking until later, I think, right?
Yeah.
So either affirm so or deny KG, I guess. Don't know which one. I mean, how would he hack it without laptop? Without laptop, right?
No, because So wasn't next to us when the 3rd trade happened. So was gone.
Yeah. But like, who had the laptop before this whole thing happened? Before the 3rd trade happened?
Oh, So had the laptop. Yeah, he did have the laptop.
Oh, okay.
Did he learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? How could he hack into that? Yeah, he wasn't able to hack yet, so I feel like maybe we need to deny KG.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
Could I just take a peek to do that?
Yeah, it could, but it's not a fact, right? I think deny KG makes the most sense here.
Okay. No, I doubt even So could do such a thing.
Is there any other way?
There should be some other means. Oh, that was wrong.
Let's affirm this, I guess, then.
No, but wait, don't you have to, like, access, like, turn on the tablet to look at your card? I don't remember. I guess you could peek still.
Hard.
Yeah. This stuff is hard.
As well.
Should we affirm him?
I guess. Something tells me it's deny, but it's just gut feeling.
It's deny, you think?
Yeah, by gut feeling, not logic.
No, peeking would be impossible.
Oh yeah? Then I guess I couldn't have done it. Is my suspicion cleared?
That was wrong. What? Affirm?
Affirm then, I guess, yeah.
Precisely, you saw it directly. Kutara's attempt was to negotiate with So, and as a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that.
Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about use that imagination to consider what a negotiation was like?
Okay, we finally moved on. Kitara started to negotiate outside So's bedroom door. Huh? Were you watching or what?
Yeah, we got like an eyewitness report on this, right? For the negotiating, but I don't remember from who. I don't know who saw this. Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to affirm KG be like, yeah, that was a thing that happened, or if we're supposed to deny So to be like, no, it wasn't KG who was watching, but somebody else.
Yeah, if only I could remember who told us this. I don't, unfortunately.
I always hate doing this mini game. It's so dumb.
I don't think it's bad. I'm just bad at it.
No, I feel like it doesn't give you enough information to understand what people are gonna say. Like when you're affirming, what are you affirming? You know, like sometimes you click affirm and it affirms a thing that you weren't thinking it was going to affirm. You know,
True.
That sort of thing.
I guess I would affirm KG here. I guess
I was thinking either affirm KG or deny. So yeah. I feel like if we affirm that, that's just gonna be So still being like, huh. But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, if only I could remember who told us this, that would help a lot. But I do not. Was it now?
I think it was now.
Alright, in that case I would deny So.
What? See, that's what I'm talking about. You never know what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Of course I wasn't watching, right?
Then it's all an accusation. Give me a break.
I don't mean it like that, though.
Alright, then just affirm KG, I guess.
Yes, even So's already recognized that fact.
Aha, that's right. Oh, he said it himself, that's true. How did So react to Kutara's proposition?
He must have let him in the room quickly and struck the deal. I'm not brave enough to let Kitara in. What?
Could deny that one, I think. But I don't know.
I don't know which one to deny. I know this one seems like a deny one of them, but I'm not sure which one. Maybe deny...
I think deny So makes the most sense.
No, you were brave.
No, I was trembling like a puppy. Miss Sarah, don't lump strangers in with weirdly powerful high school girls like yourself.
What do you mean weirdly powerful? Oh, we gotta start over. Okay, Kitara can do the third trade.
Affirm. That, yeah.
Okay, did you learn about Kitara's sacrifice?
Yeah, affirm So, right? Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, you start to negotiate outside shows. Must have let him in the room quickly. I'm not brave.
Do we deny KG?
Yeah, maybe. No, I'm sure So was on guard. Kitaro had taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked.
Then did they make the deal through the door?
Oh my gosh.
So weirdly powerful, muscular. How amusing. Just thought of a way.
Oh, snap.
Hi,
also,
Adam.
hi, Adam. Welcome to the stream. I love you so much. How's it going? Kitaro slipped the tablet under the door. I think affirm that.
Makes sense. Yeah, can't think of another way.
That's it exactly. That's
Oh.
what Kitaro did to
The music.
propose
Oh,
his
that's good.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always a good sign in video games. It's like, oh snap. So must have been fairly wary of Kitaro, who could best him using force. So Kitaro informed him that he was a sacrifice in advance, not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Wabam!
Got him.
Got him!
So, you had yet another objective on top of the tokens in the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you wanted. You got it. After the second trade, me and Connor were working on an escape plan. Then I heard Kyutaro through the door. Wanna make a deal, he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info, just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Sarah. You saw that 1F security footage, right?
Yep.
Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I'll tell you. They told me, set up the props used for the death game.
Ben, it's true? You set up the cards?
Yeah, of course I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the sage card I placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back one more time.
That's why he was so focused on Kai, was because he felt like he led Kai to his death.
Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens.
Here, oh my gosh, here's So being all crazy again. We can see it.
Sure.
Sure. 100 yen? No shit, that's enough for 2 trades.
But you left yourself enough for just one trade. Yeah, because it was very close to 200.
Yeah.
How cunning, pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are.
Oh,
Such
snap.
a dirty boy.
Oh, no!
Somebody needs a spanking.
No! Get that image out of my head right now.
With those eyes as well, yes. Say again! All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself.
absolutely Azure. Doodle's like,
Fair
all
enough.
right, I'm out. Get back in here, Doodle.
That's why I decided to act first and sent the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah. Always thinking of her allies.
Is that the truth of the third trade?
I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing.
Yeah, because he believes there's some crazy maniac or something.
Yeah.
Some big wolf or whatever, which I still don't understand why he thinks that.
Yeah, because he had a weird dream. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a weird dream, and he's like one of those people who believes that things that happen in dreams are reflective of real life.
Yep.
Why does he do all this to me?
But you went above and beyond my expectations. Oh, alright.
Sounds like I need to come in for an Ace Attorney / fic. Heck yeah. Eh?
The fourth trait was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah?
No, it
It was
wasn't. It was not. What are you talking about?
I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes?
I didn't have tokens.
Yeah.
I didn't even have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades.
No tokens, that's hard to believe.
Quiet, loner! I was with Big Sis Sarah for the fourth trade. Woof! Gin is the best. Gin is the best. Gin is the best. Silent loner! Silence thought!
Yeah, be gone.
So was I! Sarah didn't do any trade then!
Well, then it must have been an ally who did it for you.
Gin is gonna suplex up. It's just him with his giant paws, just like,
Just eviscerate them with the claws. Katie, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you?
What? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm still sure it was now because we know during the fourth trade we still had it. We
I
still
don't think
had the
Katie had
card.
enough tokens to do that because
Yeah.
you already made a trade earlier.
Yeah. What's the meaning of this?
It's really very simple. The two of them are accomplices.
When he sees him. Oh my god. He
So
really
vision.
so needs help. So needs help. He really needs help. We're just like standing here like we're just chilling.
He needs to get Florian off the island is what he needs.
He's like, you guys are big masterminders, and we're just like, we're just chilling, drinking the smoothie.
What if he's right?
Oh snap.
Miss Sarah and Katie formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice.
What the frick? What the frick?
To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Katie win the vote.
Someone gets so out of there, he needs to go touch grass or something. It's so true. he needs to touch
Just
ass.
smoke some grass just to calm down. I suspect the fifth trade that followed was Miss Sarah and Katie making a bluff.
No, that was us losing the sacrifice. That was the
That
fifth
would
trade.
require Katie to have like 100 tokens
Yeah,
left.
that's so. You need to calm down. You need to calm down, bruh.
They just picked two random commoners to have a trade.
Then the sacrifice is KG? That's all a weird fabrication. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the fifth trade. So it's about nonsense to lead everyone by the nose again for the 5 billionth time, and people still keep falling for it because they're all idiots.
Yep. If
Like,
my reasoning is correct, which
I-
it never is.
I legit, at this point, would just be like, So could come out and say something, and like I would just be like, okay, anyways, moving on to what we were talking about
for
earlier.
sure. At this point, I'd just be ignoring him. Just, like, disregard anything he said.
Yeah, because like literally everything he says is a lie. Like this man never
he's
says
just
anything
scheming
legit.
non-stop. Yeah. Katie is the sacrifice, and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps?
No way! So's gonna get us all killed. I am so certain that Now is the sacrifice. I don't know why.
Really?
I just feel it in my gut that Now is the one that traded with us because of how she acted at the end. I still
sense.
think that the way she acted at the end suggested that she was willing to go the sacrifice route.
Yeah, she's been very quiet. Like, this whole time.
And she also, remember, she's like, it's okay, Miss Sarah, we got this, or whatever she said. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she took the sacrifice from her. It just feels like something she would do.
Makes sense.
So I think, So's actually gonna get us killed if we listen to him here. I'm the same.
He's saying this like he believes it, but didn't know. Yeah.
What the heck is she? What? She's like, what? I'm
What?
the sage.
This is news to me. Yeah.
Yeah, this man is legit Angel's type right here. This man, so right here, this is Angel's type to a T.
Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time.
What is happening? I don't know if So is just dumb and like legitimately believes what he's saying, or if this is like some big brain
He's just
move.
delusional, yeah.
Like
he does have a big brain, but he's also delusional.
Yeah, it's just so hard to tell. Wait a second. At the start, you said you were the sacrifice.
Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner.
Oh my gosh! Why is anyone listening to this man at all at this point? Why is anyone listening to this man at this
He's
point?
a self-declared liar, just like...
Yeah. Like every 2 seconds he's like, oh, that was a lie. Oh, yeah, that was a lie. Oh, yeah, that was a lie. So then why do we even listen to you, man? Why do we even listen to a single thing you say when everything you say is a lie?
Disregard them entirely.
Yeah. No way! Who would have thought? That wouldn't you be in the same boat as me?
I see. Guess choosing anybody but Katie is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Connor, since she's the least valuable. God, he's such a sociopath.
Wow!
God.
So...
This is like the girl has been working with the entire time as well. It's so
what
fucked
the
up.
frick? What the frick?
Enough. Yes.
Yeah,
Katie, come slap a bitch.
Yeah, heck yeah, beat him up. Let's go.
It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Damn.
Oh my gosh, KG is the best. KG is the best. KG is so good.
I've been secretly carrying this gun the whole time. Yeah.
I have managed to get over my trauma. I'm ready to shoot.
Yeah. I swore to never shoot anyone again, but just changed my mind. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I legit screamed. This line got me so good.
Here's a friendly little police report. I long since used up all my tokens. And you want me to just believe that? So, you're just dying to say I end up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the key master.
Oh, what?
Wait,
What? Okay.
He ended up back with Keymaster.
Okay, so there was 2 trades, and the last trade was the sacrifice trade. So I'm guessing the 4th trade is when KG got the Keymaster.
So he got the Keymaster from
Qtaro.
Qtaro.
Qtaro had Commoner.
Yeah.
So Kitaro's commoner, Keiji is keymaster. From that trade, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But we still don't know who the last trade was.
Yeah.
But we now know pretty much all the trades except for... Like, we don't know the last one, and we don't know... Okay, so... Here's the thing. With the first trade is me and Keiji. Sarah and Keiji was the first trade.
I don't know the second trade either.
No, the second trade was...
somebody to Kitaro, but...
Yeah, somebody to Kitaro, but we don't know who did it. The third trade was So changing the sacrifice to us from Kitaro. Keymaster to Kitaro. The fourth trade was Keiji getting Keymaster back.
Yeah. And
Kitaro getting Keiji's commoner. And so now we just have the last trade and the second trade to figure out.
Yeah.
Somebody was a commoner that got our sacrifice.
Yeah, that is of course assuming that Keiji is telling the truth here.
Yeah, that is true.
Love when the background goes dark and he has this view.
And I love it whenever I love it whenever we like get so fricked. Like he thinks he's so smart and then we're like, actually bro, here's the truth, and he's like, what?
Nani? What are you saying?
Oh, look at his face.
I can't be wrong. I'm never wrong. Mama said I'm a smart boy. The Keymaster is Kyutaro though.
Oh no, bro. It's not.
Looks like we got him good. Oh, he knew he wasn't the Keymaster. Holy shit.
Oh, snap, he knew!
He knew! Oh, declaring Sage. Ooh, that's tough. My real role is Sage.
Wait, so... Hold up, that's so funny! That's so funny! He's like, we got him good!
Got him, boys. Bag him and tag him.
Kitaro's a Sage! Frick!
Nani? Ridiculous, that's impossible.
Yeah, frick! So... Kitaro's like, I probably shouldn't have announced that, but...
Was Kitaro just not unconscious that whole time? He's just pretending?
No, I think he was, maybe, but... Oh, I don't know. I feel like there was probably a time where he knew... Like, they must have made a plan before he became unconscious or something. Who knows?
Also possible, yeah.
Yeah, I think now is for sure the sacrifice. I was thinking that for the very beginning, Azure. The way she was acting was very sus at the end. But I just love that Kitaro was so willing to release this information just to see So get wrecked.
Yep. It's possible, alright. And as the Sage, I'm making an announcement. I'm coming out the closet.
Heck yeah.
Keiji, without a doubt, the Keymaster.
Time to beat her up and steal her brain cells. That's my secret. I don't have any of my own brain cells. I'll share it with you guys.
It can't be true. That's all. Then I'd be wrong. You're on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with. It was Kyutaro.
Oh, snap!
Why'd you think I carried his ass all the way up the stairs?
So he wasn't passed out the whole time. It was, like, at the end he must have woken up while it was just him and Keiji hanging out upstairs.
Or it's like they both agreed that Kyutaro is too bad at lying to, like...
Oh, yeah,
he had to be unconscious in order to demonstrate this.
Heck yeah.
He had to actually not know for it to work yet.
Heck yeah.
Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? Trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. Because, yeah, Kyutaro had tokens left. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping round in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up.
And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kitaro's cards, but this doesn't make sense because Keiji wasn't the sage. How
Well,
did...
that's the fifth one? Then I don't know.
No, because the fifth one was us getting traded the sacrifice.
Wait.
So this doesn't make sense. When did Keiji get a sage card?
Sage.
Unless, did Keiji trade... What? This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Kitaro can't be the sage.
Oh,
This doesn't...
Wait.
This doesn't...
No,
this doesn't match up at all.
We'll see what they
Because
say.
we didn't have sage, and we got switched. So we got the sacrifice, and he got our commoner. Or no, he got our keymaster. Unless Keiji traded somebody else with Kyutaro and not himself. So who did...
That's possible, yeah.
Who did he trade with? Who had the sage card? Oh my gosh.
No,
So,
maybe. I don't know.
maybe. And so in the fourth trade, Keiji and Kyutaro's cards got traded? No. That fourth trade sure ended up punishing the loner now.
Hold on. Kyutaro, weren't you passed out during the fourth trade?
I love seeing his face like this. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. I have to be with, I have to say that it doesn't make sense. Whatever we're talking about here. Going all the way back to the top, by the way.
Looped.
Yep. Okay, should we just do the extract thing again?
Yeah, I think so. That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kyutaro, and we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kyutaro was passed out.
No! Oh, Azure said he traded the commoner with Now. And then Now gave us the commoner to save us, is what Azure said. I would believe that more than whatever we're talking about here.
Yeah, so Kyutaro's lying about being the sage.
I think Kyutaro might be... Because there's no other... How could Kyutaro be the sage? It doesn't make sense.
Alright.
I feel like maybe all three of them had this, like, big plan or whatever to save
Yeah.
Sarah.
Possible. Alright. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card. Even my noticing of Kyutaro's keymaster.
It doesn't make sense.
First, seeing you acting funny, Sarah, I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you. I won't let it stand. I decided to knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then, came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted Keiji, had him take custody of all my remaining tokens.
All of them?
I mean, Keiji could do the trade himself, but...
Is he... Wait, why does it say So is thinking... Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. Yeah, I think he's panicking. So in the fourth trade... Yeah, I'm getting confused. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out. Yeah, and heck yeah, we all were. He used a whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to defeat the loner Wolf? Huh? Before, Mr. Police had said he didn't have any tokens at the Fort Trade. Yeah, and then he couldn't have traded, Wolf. Yeah.
Alright, so you can force him with Qtaro then.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, because those are in direct opposition.
Yeah, so, yeah, those two. Let's save again first.
Hell yeah.
Okay, conflict. I feel like Gin and Qtaro have had to do this several times. This time. You gave him all your tokens, Nyan. Gin is so smart. Gin is the best.
Yeah.
Sure did. Looks like that landed way outside So's ballpark.
Shut up!
Running out of leeway, are we?
I still got doubts. I can't be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Qtaro having the Keymaster? Isn't the only way to do that during the main game with the Sage's power of clairvoyance?
So you still don't know. Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion.
He's not gonna tell him. That's great.
We were able to extract a new statement for So. I just have to keep going. Yeah, it's great. This is the only way to do that during the main game with the Sage's power of clairvoyance. So I guess conflict these two statements.
Yeah.
Let's save again.
Yep. The power of that card, you don't mean?
Yeah, the Sage's clairvoyance, of course.
The Sage could use clairvoyance even outside the main game?
Oh no, look at him. He's totally wrecked.
That's what the tablets are for.
You intentionally didn't mention it.
Oh, wait. Wait. I understand how this works. I understand how this works now. Okay, so the first trade was me and Keiji, right? The second trade was Keiji and Qtaro, I think. Because then... No. No, I still don't got it. I don't know. I still don't get it. This still doesn't make sense. Because there was us with the trade. Then the second trade was Qtaro getting the sacrifice. The third trade was us getting the sacrifice and Qtaro getting the Keymaster. The fourth trade was whatever was going on between these people, and then the fifth trade was us getting the commoner and somebody getting our sacrifice.
Yeah, so something is not right.
Something is not adding up. Intentionally, yeah, because we wanted to see you get wrecked, so. Doodle says, I feel a little bad for him, but it's like the size of a molecule.
It's like a subatomic particle for me.
Oh, hi, Zetsubo. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the stream. Hello.
Zetsubo. Unravel all the mysteries now?
No.
Did you prove it? Mr. Policeman used clairvoyance to see Qtaro's Keymaster.
But when did you get the sage?
The sage?
When did that happen?
Then I made the fourth trade to swap Qtaro's Keymaster and my Sage.
No, that's impossible! No, the way you knew about Qtaro's Keymaster was because you saw it on his tablet, not because you got the sage. That's what I think happened. Zetsubo. Okie doke. Thank you.
Fair. Alright. And now, there isn't even a need to discuss the 5th trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed. I'm a commoner. Any other questions?
That's not right. This is not right. No, there's something odd about KG's story. It'll all become clear if I look back at the trade so far, yeah. The card I had at first was a commoner. KG's was the keymaster. And in the first trade... Yeah, we were talking about this. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we switched it. And so we had the keymaster, a commoner... And then there was a second trade where the sacrifice was given to Kyutaro, who was a commoner, and he was all like, oh no. And then Kyutaro switched with us, the sacrifice, so he got the keymaster, and it was like, oh shoot. And then the next one, something else happened, but how did he get the sage when he was a commoner? It makes no sense!
Yeah.
It doesn't add up! That part's straight. Sure enough, it's the sage card. The sage card is the one that doesn't make sense. That's right, the sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. So why did Keiji have the sage at the time of the 4th trade? That must mean he's lying about having the sage now.
Yeah. Unless he got someone else to trade Keymaster.
No, there was no other trades. He couldn't have had that. And we know the first card was a Keymaster because we got it. So we know...
No, but I mean, like, if the Keymaster didn't actually come from him.
What do you mean?
It's possible. Like, if he convinced someone else to trade their Keymaster with Sarah, and he's just lying about it coming from him. It's possible. I don't think that's it, but it's possible, right? Like, he was the sage the whole time, so he can use that to see who was the keymaster and then have them trade with Sarah. But I don't know who would do that.
Yeah, I don't know who would do that. I thought that it was he lying about having sage. KG has sage now because he took it from now. He's lying about the sage now, about having sage now, though. Yeah, maybe? No,
Right.
but that doesn't make sense either. Well, it could be if the 4th trade was him trading with now, rather than trading with Kyutaro. If Kyutaro was still Keymaster... Like, let's say Kyutaro's still Keymaster, and the trade was between Keiji and Now. And so Keiji, who was a commoner, got switched with Now, who had Sage. So Keiji got the Sage card, and then we got the commoner card from Now, and so Now has the sacrifice. There it is. There it is.
Alright, but then neither of these statements are correct then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has to be one of these two.
I don't think it's this one, Keiji's first card, because we saw him do it. Like, we saw him go to the thing and do it.
But if he
What?
was Sage... Yeah. Yeah, so I think he started as Sage, but then he... Because he's the Sage, he could see that someone else was Keymaster, and then he traded them with Sarah.
Wow, Keiji's first card being the Keymaster, that was a lie. Keiji had the Sage from the beginning. And so somebody else switched Keymaster with us. I think y'all are thinking about this too much. Nah,
Well,
this
I
is
think
pretty
Keiji
calm.
switch someone else with Sarah, because that's something you can do. Right?
Yeah,
you can switch other
he
people's
can.
words.
I guess maybe, or yeah, he could have switched somebody else with us. So somebody
'Cause
had
he's the Sage, you
Keymaster.
can see who has the Keymaster, so he could have, like, picked them out.
Yeah, and so his clairvoyance let him see who had the Keymaster from the beginning too, which is why the first trade he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? Dang, see. But at least unlike So, he's been lying to help us.
Yeah.
Are you really gonna vote for So? Now? Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more. Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now if the discussion leads to you getting picked. I'm afraid too, but I just gotta wear... Yeah, because you're the sacrifice. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. Can't believe our Well, he did it to help us, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, I feel like she's just wanting us to pick her. Are we sure So is really a commoner and that KG is a Keymaster? Now...
Yeah, I think we've got it now.
Yeah, I think it's not odd.
But you know, in this kind of games, it's always like another step and something.
Well, I think it's not odd, and that I think she wants us to pick her.
Possible, yeah.
I think we've figured this out at this point. I think KG is the key. I think KG is the Keymaster at this point. Has always been a simp, heck yeah. Simping for a catchy, it's true. So far during the entirety of PQ2 that I've been playing so far, every time I see a catchy, I'm just like, there he is! There he is! I love him! Oh boy. I love that man so much anyways. It's not odd, right?
Yeah.
No, nothing strange. No, Sarah, I'm sure you've realized it yourself. In the fifth trade, why did someone trade for your sacrifice? Especially since they were a commoner, right? It's too illogical. Can we just ignore that? Yeah, this fifth trade, we should talk about it some. Woof!
If by any chance we picked a sacrifice, we're done for, you know.
Heck yeah, now is great.
We shouldn't need any more discussion.
KG?
Digging up all conclusions, just gonna make us more lost. I don't like what Cage is doing. It's your turn to die, so...
Oh, he really wants So to eat dust.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm tired of you constantly like messing with Sarah. It's your turn to die, bitch.
Roll credits. That's how it'll end.
No.
I mean, like, he's sort of right. Like,
Yeah.
even if there's still stuff unresolved, like, we know So is commoner, and we know he's an asshole, so why
Yeah.
shouldn't we vote for him?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's the name of the game, guys. We can't do that, KG. As long as we have time, we should seek the truth.
Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the rules of the four who are in the final vote.
Yeah. Progress. There's someone who will Sarah sacrifice via the fifth trade. If KG's the Keymaster, So, Kana, or Now should be the sacrifice, right? Is the loner really a commoner, Nyan? Should we believe that? Wolf!
Can we just ask Yutaro? I mean, he's the sage now.
So
It's
right.
alright. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice.
Joe was great. It's sad that Joe had to die so early in the game. Like, it was so fast. Like, we knew Joe for like 2 seconds, and he's like, peace out, guys.
Both Joe and Kai. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
On the words, Kana and Now, which of them would have to sacrifice? I don't believe it. Cage and Kyutaro are lying.
Saving.
Can we use the tablet now? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
It should then have the sacrifice. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. I don't believe it. Keiji and Kitara are lying. Keiji's the keymaster, so Connor now should be the sacrifice. Is the police really the keymaster? Isn't there something strange here? Is the loner really a commoner now? Should we believe that Wolf? Should we just extract from everybody?
Yeah, I guess. It's just painful to think it over anymore. Vote for so, and let's end this, Sarah. Is there an option you can pick to just like, yeah,
just
it.
be like, frick him, he's dead, bruh.
So was convinced the whole time. Oh yeah, that's to say so fell for Cage's trick. The location of the sacrifice or any other card, he didn't know one lick about the truth. If he'd stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card. But I kept it on me all times just to avoid that. Kept it tucked beneath my clothes.
No, you didn't!
Here's where we smack the item, yeah. So didn't have a chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner.
His tablet, huh? Bro.
I think we just smack him with the tablet.
Alright, yeah. You lied! Here's your tablet!
Then what's this?
Then what's this? Yeah! Kitaro, you're saying you had your tablet on you at all times, yes?
Objection. Yep, take a look. It's right here.
And when you woke up, where was it?
In the underpants. On the table in the Last Supper room. On the table.
I got everything off you, Nyan! As I thought, that tablet Kitaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out.
What'd you say?
I would assume this is Kitaro's original tablet. The question is, why was it lying on the floor?
Oh.
Kitaro sleepily discarded it.
Huh. Did it get switched? Is it not actually Kitaro's tablet?
I don't know who took it. I don't know.
I guess so took it. I don't know.
Because I feel like Kitaro sleepily discarded it. Sounds
like
dumb.
Yeah, that sounds silly. Yeah.
So took it. It's because So took the tablet from Kitaro.
What?
But they're locked by fingerprints, Wolf!
Sure, but while near him, he could bypass that by simply pressing the fainted Kitaro's finger to it. And so he arrived at an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when So looked at the tablet, you might have seen through our entire strategy.
So he's just been pretending to be all freaked out.
Possible.
Yeah.
I'd hate that if that's true, but
yeah.
What?
It'll be like that other time, remember, when he was all like, oh, she took it! Now took the computer!
Yeah.
And I was like, aha, no, I planned it all, suckers! Psych!
God, I hate So. That's the worst time it would have been after the 4th trade. That's when Kitaro had the Sage and I had the Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Kitaro's Sage power to also know I was the Keymaster. So just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me. Can we just have it once?
Just once, please! Can't So stop being just the ultimate brainiac just for once?
Or not. Wonder if I'm acting now. Or maybe I'm telling the truth.
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to lose my mind because of So. So you're making this so much harder than it has to be. Why are you doing
because
this?
Because if not through the strategy, then he had 100 tokens, so he still has like enough left for another trade. So he could be the one that switched to Sarah at the end. Not good. Now there's a possibility that So has the sacrifice.
Yeah, so as it stands, there's no way we can vote for So. But that doesn't mean we could just vote for Kana or Now either.
That's true. Sensible.
Yeah.
Well then. Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys.
Uso Jane.
Usotski.
Isolski!
We'll discuss who is safe to vote for.
It would have to be...
Throwing up like a blanket of doubt, so it's like, even if he is safe to vote for, we don't know for sure, and so he's gonna, guide us to some poor fool who is safe to vote for.
Yeah. Who? Wait.
I'm gonna take a quick toilet break, but I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Yeah, he's a big liar. Okay, I'm gonna try and do the voices while Rolf is gone. You gotta find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice. So's an absolute no-go. He's the most likely to pull this kind of trick. But between Bucket Girl and Big Sis now, is there any real difference, Wolf? You'd need a certain amount of tokens to trade the sacrifice from Sarah in the 5th trade. Oh, frick. Saving again. Yeah. Okay, If you consider the token counts, you'll get your answer. But I don't know the aim of the one who didn't trade. What possibilities are there? But I can't choose now or Kana. Damn it. All I can think of is tokens, yeah. Bucket Girl had a lot, and Mixes now only had a little. Woo! What do we even do now? Yeah. Tokens. Okay, I think it's... Again, Gin, saving the day. Gin, saving the day once again. Remember your wallet is also missing, yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say so to Kitara's tablet during the 2nd trade when Kitara's gave Kitara's when Kitara the So took his tablet back. That's why it wasn't under him, but I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Maybe you're right, Azure. I think yeah, now could have taken our tokens and been able to trade it still. So I think it's Gin and KG. Also, Gin saving the day once again, being the person who's like the smartest person in the room. Why is Gin so good? Why is he amazing?
Hello.
Hello, welcome back. Gin came up with the idea again. Once again, Gin is the savior of us all.
Nice. Like Gin says, now hardly had any tokens. Surely she couldn't have been the one that take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then is now the one with the least likelihood.
Wait, please! This isn't right! Big Sis now? Least likelihood? Are you gonna kill me with such vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion!
You're right, we can't end this discussion.
What are you saying?
I just remembered something. There was a way anyone could get tokens.
Yeah, from stealing them.
Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you?
Yep. Either of these. From my stolen wallet.
Well, he says anyone, so that would be Alice, I think, right?
Oh, I don't know what he's saying, because neither of these are correct. It could have been from our stolen wallet, and it could have been from Alice's body.
Could be one of those choices where it doesn't really matter. And she ends up saying both either anyway.
Azure says Alice's body. Should we go with that?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's more than everyone.
By stealing tokens from Alice's body.
I knew you could do it.
Yep.
Got some pressure, I think.
Big says now I wouldn't do such a thing, Nyan, because Azure said so stole our wallet. That makes sense. But it's true, when I went back to check the body, the tokens were already gone. And now was closely inspecting the Room of Lies.
Nah, it ain't just now who could have done it. Couldn't any of us have gotten those tokens?
In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice.
I don't understand why Qtaro doesn't just check everyone's role right now, because we already
Yeah.
know he's the state. There's
Yeah.
nothing to lose.
It all ends with a game of trust.
Then the last action is going to be the key. What were each of us doing at the time of the fifth trade?
As in... just before the main game started, woof!
Hope he can find the sacrifice.
Why is he saying that as if it wouldn't kill him too?
Yeah.
We have to determine based on Kana and now's actions at the time of the fifth trade.
I was sitting on the stairs thinking back on everything that had happened.
I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Will you believe that?
Kind of wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absentmindedly.
Did anyone see what the three were doing?
I was with Now on the stairs for most of the time. I was searching all by myself to see if there were any other exits, Nyan.
Oh boy. There we go. The friendly policeman was shoving aside rubble. I don't know a thing.
Yeah, we saw that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Kana, why aren't you speaking? Questioner?
Yeah.
Are you hiding something, Kana? Come to think of it, I feel like you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you? I was looking for something I dropped. Something she dropped.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. Why am I saying his lines?
If only I hadn't passed out.
Sarah's like, yeah, I was watching. Pretty hot.
There was also a ring of box right in front of me. What do you think, Miss Sarah?
I can't take So's claim seriously, yeah. I eventually went to check the rubble-blocked exit. It was always the same hopeless situation, though. So I don't know what Now was doing in that time. The hope of escape had vanished. I couldn't even stand up. Everything I'm saying is true, Sarah. Please save me. I didn't see those three, Nyan. Sorry, Wolf. Come to think of it, did you tell me you found something while searching? Yeah, there was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf. What? But it wouldn't even make calls. It was useless for escape, Nyan. Yeah, it was probably what Kana dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so save.
Can smack that kids together.
Kana, was it your smartphone you lost? Yeah, everyone but Now has an alibi, basically.
Yeah.
How did you know? Sure enough. I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Gin, tell me, where did you pick that up? It was way down the stairs, Nyan.
Sheesh. She must have dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely.
Are you protecting Kana?
She's doing that thing again where he's like foul mouthing her, and then later it turns out he still wants to like protect her or something.
Yeah.
He pulled that before when he was like, "Oh, she's my ally," but now throwing her on the bus and then the ally again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be that.
Are you protecting Kana, so?
Me? Stick up for Kana?
Think back for me. When we were climbing the stairs, So and Kana were walking in front. If she had dropped the phone then, everyone would have noticed. In short, this was only dropped after we all climbed up to the exit. Kana dropped it while descending the stairs. What did she descend for? Why did you try to hide this, Kana? Because, Big Sis Sarah, there's a message on this phone, Yan. Right, that's what Kana's sister... Huh? It's a different message. Thank you, I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister because that's how Kana can atone. This... Please give that back! Hold on, did you write this, Kana?
But Kana's big sister is already dead. Could it be the sister and this message is...
No way.
It's, yeah, Sarah. Clearly.
Yeah, surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me? Yes. I know it's strange, but Kana, you're...
And so you wanted to save Sarah that much?
Yes.
Hey, Connor. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring or box in the winner's room, you will return to the 3rd floor to trade. Hey now, you're talking like Connor's. I said she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah?
That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana.
I mean, yeah. What worthless reasoning. That's all a load of...
No, it's all correct.
You idiot, don't say anything!
Kana did the 5th trade. She won't hide the truth anymore.
Oh, no!
Oh no! I'm actually sad.
Now he's actually screwed, but yeah, Connor's gonna die, it sucks.
Yeah. He's been trying to save her this whole time. That's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
Kana did it. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself.
That's just the worst outcome.
A self-sacrifice, Kana!
So, you caught on at some point, didn't you?
Hi, Owen! Welcome to the stream! I love you so much! Owen, you're the bomb, diggydom.com. Welcome to the stream.
I guess So wanted to get us to vote for Kana and then he'd escape with her, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. That's what I'm
but
guessing.
Kana would definitely pick Sarah if she got voted. Because like the whole point of getting sacrifice is to like pick her.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I feel like it's still not Kana.
It has to be, right? I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm so confused.
Yeah. That's why you're trying to move the votes towards Kana.
Oh, thank you for the follow! Zetsubo, thank you so much for the follow! Thank you.
Shut up. Since there was no other way for Kana to survive.
Please wait! The to what Kana has to say?
Huh?
What?
Wait.
With the 5th trait, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card. What? Wait, let's save.
Yeah. How funny would it be if, like, Kana swapped her, like, Sarah's card with So's?
Yeah. When she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. Oh, yeah, because she could have switched 2 other people's cards.
Yeah.
So she could still not have the sacrifice. It could still be somebody else having the sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart, and she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death, so she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. But the card she received was a commoner.
The fuck?
Oh, remember? No, wait. Actually, this makes sense, because remember at the start of this game, remember how, what's her name? The other lady from the first floor was all like, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the game? I think he messed with it so that Kana wasn't the one to get the sacrifice somehow. I don't know why.
Weird.
I don't know why that was a thing.
It was like weird hacking shit.
Yeah.
Wait, did we actually like?
No, we saw that it switched to commoner from sacrifice. So I think there was like a glitch or something. What?
What's going on here, Kana?
Kana doesn't understand either. She says she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't the sacrifice. Unthinkable. What is Kana saying? It's all true. Please believe me. At any rate, we just have to talk about Kana's statement.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the
But
frick
did
is
we
happening?
actually check our tablet between like after the
I'm pretty sure I
thing?
remember seeing the change from sacrifice to commoner. Like, I saw the card change.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we had sacrifice up until that point. So I think there's some weird hack and stuff that was going on that Guess You did.
I guess. That's a bit.
I can't believe Bucket Girl Wolf. She's like to try and confuse us, Neon.
Well, maybe Kana just messed up who she was trading with or something. Some unique situation that caused the role to just disappear. Is that possible, I wonder?
You can't trust electronics. Forget. The tablet erred and the trait got messed up. Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. I don't know what to believe.
I can't see through to the truth in the hearts right now. So I might just have to find the objective truth.
The truth. Save. Save once again.
Why doesn't Kutaro just check people's rolls?
Yeah, I don't understand why he is just checking
It's
the
like
rolls.
a huge plot hole, yeah.
Yeah, this is the biggest plot hole ever, because why isn't the Shade just checking to see others' rolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like giving Kana the
game has
sacrifice he gave
closed
it.
plot holes before, so I don't know,
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, I clicked.
Some nice evidence would make that a whole lot more convincing. Too bad. Do you have any items?
I don't think so.
I don't know how the ring of boxes work, but if you just say names to the receiver, there could be mistakes.
And yet my sacrifice definitely moved.
Ugh. If it ain't Kana's mistake, then maybe the floor master purposely changed the destination, something like that.
Yeah, that could have been it. Gosh, you changed the trade?
Come to think. Wasn't Marley talking about some transgression, gosh, just before the main game?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. So is Harley saying anything? I can't read his thoughts. It ain't unthinkable, right, Sarah? This might be an absurd opinion, but so was spending his remaining time messing with the laptop in the winner's room, right? I wonder, did he hack the card data then? Is that even possible? Because, I mean, there isn't anyone but So who could cause an irregularity, is there? Someone who could cause an irregularity. She's been betraying us over and over, and she's even less trustworthy than the loner. Whoa, don't trust the bugger girl, big sis Sarah.
Yeah, I think we got a match now with whoever was talking about the
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so... There was a possibility. Something separate from Stowe's hacking. An irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by Floor Master Gashu! So pooped his pants. Say what? Remember what Miley said before the main game. Got you. Are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. And despite being such a huge transgression, it hasn't shown itself at all thus far. Now this illogical movement of the cards that's tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression?
If you believe Kana, that's the only explanation.
You're saying the coot tampered with the card movement?
True.
But for the Floor Master, what would be the merit of doing that? Well, there's some...
There has to be some merit to that. Like, isn't he like Kai's dad or something?
Yeah, he is Kai's dad. There was some sort of merit, and that's why Gashu pushed us through the argument.
I see. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we'd know who we moved the sacrifice to, that is. Quite the off-mark inference. Is it alright for you to be using your time on this?
Gashu, if you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floor Master's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later.
Oh my god.
What?
No, not the whole thing again. Ha ha. You just know everything, don't you? As to be expected from Miss Sarah Chidoin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. Whoa, you for real?
With 24 hours, we can make another shot at escape.
But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning.
It's okay. This new possibility we've spun, this theory wasn't being directed at Gashu. So, please, tell us the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll cards, so... If we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces to win an extension.
Connor.
Yes?
You really don't have the sacrifice.
It's okay. Kana really doesn't have the sacrifice.
I see. I didn't access the roll. I didn't do any hacking to them.
So...
That's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies, no tricks. Although I can't be trusted at all anymore, so words are meaningless. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Each other, it's mainly you, but yeah. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression.
Just what I wanted to hear. This is the turning point in our destiny, a path we could never have reached if we were trapped by endless suspicion. The path of us all trusting each other and battling the kidnappers head on. Together we'll expose Gashu's misdeed.
Oh my god.
Wow, this keeps going.
Gosh, you had something to gain from tampering with a trade.
Also, the background changed and the music is new. We haven't heard this music before, and I love it.
Yeah, it's funky.
You think he had the sacrifice go to someone he wanted to kill?
Or else, you think there was somebody who didn't want to die?
Is there an answer in the clues we have left?
There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody.
Saving once again.
Yeah, because like nobody else is stepping forward to be like, hey, I'm the sacrifice.
Well, who would step forward?
That's true, but... So Gashu's transgression was making the sacrifice vanish. Seems unthinkable, sure, but it's just one possibility. There's something curious about the antagonism between Gashu and Miley.
Out of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression? Is there something like that?
I don't know what items we have left.
There was that thing we read. Do we have it?
Maybe.
I think there
really
is. If there
When
is,
did
I
we
should
last
show.
save? Alright, do we have the item?
I think there is.
The person with the sacrifice is really likely to die. That's why Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want him to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else.
Who's them here?
That's obvious. The person would normally end up having the sacrifice. Kana.
It's out there, but maybe in reality, Gashu's an ally.
Is Clown Song the name of this song that's playing right now? If that's true, it's a pretty boppin' song.
Like he wanted to be exposed, so we could put a stop to the main game. Is that too unthinkable?
Yeah. The Coot hates one of us in particular. He wanted him to be killed via the sacrifice in the main game, even if it meant tampering. But who in the world would that be? Obviously, it's gotta be the guy who made an escape plan and ruined his honor as a floor master, the hacker man himself. So,
Sort of makes sense, but
okay, so we got rule book. 4 participants. Tablet. Victim video. Rulebook 2. 1F security footage. Stun gun.
I don't know. Anything in the 4 papers?
Let me
Can
check
you look
the...
at them, or is it just...
No.
Oh, alright. Oh boy. When'd you last save?
Let's save again.
So we've extracted from everyone.
Yeah, I did already.
Yeah. But there's like not really much to mash. I feel like there's some item we have to show, but I don't know which one. One thing we can still do is talk to Kana and tell her there isn't a clue left.
Oh, that's true.
Or we can just show random items to Kana.
No. There isn't. No, none of the evidence. That's what I thought. We discussed all the evidence already. Unless there's some new evidence that hasn't come up into the discussion, I don't see any leads. Some yet unused evidence.
Okay, that's heavily hinting that there is evidence.
The 4 papers is like the only one that we haven't used.
The stun gun?
No, we've used
Don't
the stun
think-
gun. We've used
Yeah?
it. The 4
Alright.
papers are the only thing we haven't used. Besides the
Alright,
rule
let's see.
books. So I
Yeah,
think
show
it's... Wait.
Show it to Connor then, yeah. The rule book. Or the papers.
This is it!
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Don't know why, but
The only clue that hasn't been used yet, the roster. I don't get why this is it either. It looks kind of familiar. That's just like the torn up paper I found on the first floor, yeah. Though, what use could this have?
Why? Why do you have that?
Eh?
Ooh, Miley? Curse her. Handing internal documents to participants.
Internal documents? Gashu, just what is this roster?
Ha ha ha. What indeed?
Or he caught on to the fact I don't know what this means.
you did good, Sarah.
Huh?
Gosh, you just made a slip of the tongue. Freaked him out.
Oh, now isn't on the list or so. You're right. Like a couple people are missing from the list.
Yeah, there was like 1 page missing or something.
Yeah.
Whatever could you mean? Kai was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh?
Yeah, Kai was better than you. Nah. I mean, because these papers have. I can't even guess, but there's value in solving this mystery.
We ain't got time. Let's thoroughly talk about anything suspicious about this roster.
Whee! There are 4 bound sheets and 4 names on each sheet.
Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I never even heard.
Huh? This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name.
Hold on a sec. There are participants whose names aren't on this, huh?
A roster! It's reminding me of something yan.
If you want to take a closer look at the roster, tell Mr. Policeman and we'll look at it together. Alright. Save.
Yeah, we should save, you're right.
Man, 30 hours.
Yep.
Let's check it together, Sarah.
What?
Alright.
What now? View first sheet.
Okay.
What?
What? Yeah.
Wait. Okay. No, there's
click on
now
it.
Nietzsche. Who's a boxer, apparently.
You don't know who the top 2 here are.
Yeah, or the
Or,
last
any
one.
of them, I guess. Yeah.
Except the middle one, we knew Reiko.
Yeah. We don't know who Ranmaru is.
Yeah.
Hinako and Shin. No clue.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess this extract is just here so you can look at it.
Yeah. Who made this roster, I wonder? Probably Miley. It's what Gashu's reaction seemed to indicate too. Is there no follow-up to these sheets? Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else. Is that so? Sorry?
Rumada, Yasaka, Kinashi, Tsurugi, and tons of other peeps I don't know. Where are these people who died in the first trial before they could meet us?
That might be it.
How many people these kidnappers gotta kill till they're satisfied? Nah, now's not the time to get emotional. Joe isn't on this either.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry, no ill will meant, just laying out the facts to reason from. Counting them now, there are 4 of us participants whose names aren't listed here.
4 of us? Yeah. Look at this, the names are sorted by percentage. How creepy. What sort of statistic are these numbers supposed to represent? These numbers definitely stick out as odd. Might they hold the key to solving this?
Yeah, I think it's percentage chance of winning.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Roster. I remembered it, Nyan. The bar on the first floor. Wolf, there was a list of names on the blackboard, Nyan. Now you mention it, that was a roster too, but I couldn't possibly recall everyone's name. I memorized it, Nyan.
Yeah, so good.
Gin is the best. He's the best. Can
Again,
drink.
I'm sorry for doubting you at the start.
Yeah. I'm sorry for doubting you, Gin. You're the greatest. Can drink was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shunsuke. So now Michi, Mai, Megumi, Reiko, Kyutaro, Nyan. Can drink was Anzu, Kana, Gin, Kungi, Sarah, Joe, Now, Hinako, Renmaru, Wolf.
So now it's not the same as the other now.
Yeah. That's amazing, Gin. Easier than learning the prefectures of Japan, Yan. By the way, Big Sis Sarah, your roster is missing the names Kai, So, Kungi, Joe, and Now. This is important information. Hey, was I useful, Nyan? Yep.
Yeah, I figure Joe is not on there because he wasn't meant to be there, and then the other 4 is like a missing sheet, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or the rest are the people working with the kidnappers. Oh yeah, you can match that with Gin.
Yeah, that's
Again,
what I'm thinking.
Gin is getting conflicted.
Yeah, Gin is the one solving everyone. Solving every single thing. He's actually confirmed to be autistic? Heck yeah! We love
Makes
our
sense,
good representation. Gin is the best. He's actually the best. So conflict Gin and So.
Alright.
So, what did you just say?
Huh? That are 4 people's names missing.
Nyan, Kai, So, Kungi, Joe, and Now aren't listed, so... that's 5, Wolf!
Huh? I guess I rushed and miscounted, sorry. Yeah, the fuck is Coogie?
Yeah, who the heck is Kungi? Hey, do we really need to worry about little mistakes right now? Yes. This mistake isn't just a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important. Gashi, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game?
That would be 20.
There are 16 listed on the roster. Plus 5 who aren't listed. Doesn't that add up to 21?
One too many.
Oh, you know what I figured out? I think, oh yeah, Kugi is Kana's sister. I see. I wonder if the reason So messed it up is because, or actually no.
Count himself. Classic mistake.
Yeah, no boy. What's that mean, Jan? There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard. Woof!
Oh.
Well, then let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. Blackboard's names were like this.
Oh, God.
First, the 5 not listed on the roster are Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Now. Let's remove those 5. Oh, the one who's not there on each list is Shin. Like, I mean, like, the one who's not on the board, but is on this list is Shin. Shin is on this list, but not on the board.
0% guy.
Yeah. On the first sheet, all 4 names are present. Second sheet, similarly, yeah, it's gonna be the last sheet with Shin. Shin isn't on, yeah, the third sheet. This one too. And the fourth sheet. Huh? Huh? Shin Tsukumi? It's the only person not on the backboard, Nyan. We've derived a 21st person. And I think it's not that there's 21 people. I think Shin and So are the same person. That's what I was thinking of earlier.
Possible.
When I was like, maybe that's the reasoning here. I think Shin and So...
Could have 0% because they were already dead.
Yeah, because remember they said that So was dead, remember? He was like, oh, the person I killed. Alice was like, the person I killed was So. Remember?
Yeah.
I think Shin is So. And because see here, it even says self-employed too. Remember, like we talked, like So was all like, yeah, I'm like a freelancer or whatever, or unemployed or whatever. So I think Shin and So are the same person. So it's not that there's 21 people. It's that this person is not, So is not who he says he is.
Alright.
That's why he messed it up too, because he saw Shin and was like, oh, that's me. Yeah. So who the hell is this? Who is Shin Tsukumi? One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias? If someone is using an alias, I see. Shin Tsukumi is one of us. And they rewrote their alias on the blackboard. No way!
Uh-huh. Interesting. If you follow that logic, Shin Tsukumi has already been identified.
Yeah, it's so...
Yeah. Say what? Sarah, let's work this out. If all the names on the paper roster are real, then those whose real name hasn't been revealed. There's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Me! It was me! Someone not on the roster then? Yeah.
Wait, if all the names on the paper roster are real, there's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Someone not on the roster? Or someone not on...
Yeah, because So was not on the roster, yeah.
It's when the people not on the paper roster, Kai, So, Kunijo, or Now.
Right, you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5's
We
names.
don't need to discuss it, it's So. So is Shin, that's why he made that mistake earlier.
Yeah, but we gotta, like, you know.
This is my real name, Professor B. You should always call me Miss Now, remember?
I'm using my real name too. It was price exchange, right?
Kugi is the name of Kana's sister. If Big Bro Joe was using a fake name Big Sister, I would figure out right away, Nyan.
Guy's name was on his laptop, based on the email logs. Should be his real one. If you want to check the roster, come tell Mr. Policeman anytime.
Okay, time to save again.
Yep.
I think this is the last thing. I think we're at the end
Hopefully.
here.
Will be good timing if it was.
Yeah. Okay, so we have, if you want it, Cookie. Kaya's name was on the last top. Miss Now. Yeah.
Yeah, this all makes sense, except...
Oh! What's the matter, Keiji?
Oh, just impressed by how calmly he could lie.
Well, why are you impressed? He's been doing it this whole time.
Yeah.
That's just how he is. He's a... what's it called?
He is a walking liar, a pathological liar.
Yeah, pathological liar. Yeah.
Lie? Sarah, recall the price exchange.
The price exchange. Huh?
Remember, there are photos, but no names anywhere.
Yeah.
Was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of?
Afraid? So is...
You said you'd tell the truth, right? To defeat Kashi together? We're your allies. Try trusting us, so... No. Shin Tsukimi.
Yep. So is Shin Tsukimi.
I want to trust you all too. But I...
So, he's trying to say something. In that case, he'll draw it out. Oh, here we go again.
Gotta mash his heart.
Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. Oh, what the frick! Ah! Hopefully that was enough. Yay, we did it. So, this is the moment to reveal your true self.
My real name is Slim Shady. No. Shin Tsukimi. I'll tell you everything, even the secret of that roster.
You know about it, Jan?
Yeah. Because that's exactly the same as what I cut in my first trial.
What'd he say?
Tell us, what the heck does this thing mean? It's the victory rates for the participants in the death game. Hey,
Oh, snap.
I guessed it. There's the weird percentages on the left, right? No, right, left. No, wait, I'm confusing myself. Those are everyone's chances of surviving the death game to the end. They're also winning.
We have the highest percentage. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Dumbass. How would they figure that out? Because they tested it with AIs.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They use the AIs of us to run tests.
Right, they ran simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. They explained at horrible length to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage.
It's Jangled! I love you, Jangled! You're the best! Jangled! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing? I love you!
Oh, that explains why he's been so fucked up.
Yeah, because he's thought that he's gonna die at any moment. I feel bad for him now. Like, if this is all true, then I kind of understand.
Still an asshole, but it's like, yeah.
Like, it's understandable, yeah. Because it's basically like knowing that you're gonna die no matter what you do.
Like,
you kind of.
He's still done stuff that I find unforgivable, but it's like, you know.
Yeah, 0%.
This is pretty harsh. Yeah. 0%. 0.0. Certain death.
Gotta get it accurate.
I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself. I don't want to die. I can't stop shaking.
Oh no, Jangled! I hope you get some rest. You deserve some good rest and to watch over your health. We all love you very much.
I'm going to be killed. Everyone will vote for me and kill me. I don't want that.
I don't know who's talking. Oh, it's the guy!
Anya.
A shadow illuminated by light spoke to me.
Just a random question. But do you know what a majority vote is?
He talked to me. Oh, wait, no, that's you.
He talked to me and cornered me. Okay then, let's go. Go.
I'm guessing this is the real So, maybe.
I don't know. It hurts. Stop. It could just be in his head, I guess.
Yeah.
Strength in numbers.
Oh, yay, Jingle! That's awesome.
You're a helpless sheep who'll be eaten by the strong. If you don't want to die, you change. I threw Shin Tsukimi away.
So,
Dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But time has expired, everyone.
we're out of
Now
time?
you know it's time.
Oh, sorry, it's nearly time for voting.
Hold on a sec. Our discussion. Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression. Revealing the truth of the roster. Did that make any progress?
It's... Hey, so, you got any more info on this roster?
If I did, I wouldn't hide it now.
Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression? Evidence of his transgression.
Jeez. I don't know, man. How would we prove that? I don't think there is.
I'm thinking. I'm just thinking right now.
Tablet useful somehow in this?
Here's the tablet.
Right. Can't we use the tablet to check everyone's roles? If it's like...
Yeah. Yeah, we should be, because if he's he's the sage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he isn't doing it himself, but maybe we can use the old tablet for that.
Yeah, maybe.
Because then if we can see that there's no sacrifice, then that would, you know...
Yeah. So, I have important evidence?
The only thing I can think of at this point, yeah.
I have important evidence.
Then let us hear it. What could that be?
Okay.
Tablet.
Wait, I'm just looking at the stuff real quick. So we have the footage that this Yeah,
and otherwise it's the 4 papers somehow, but yeah, I don't know. It seems a bit
Oh, it could be
far-fetched.
still the papers, because we don't have all the
Yeah.
papers. Right?
Alright,
So it could be the
let's
4 papers.
Sure, papers then, I guess, yeah. Because that's still, you know, important.
It's either the papers or the tablet.
Hmm.
What did I click?
I think the papers, yeah.
God, no way. Is it hopeless? Maybe there's nothing else we can do.
Are you giving up, Sarah? I rewrote the blackboard and also I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. Alright. I've told you everything, just like I swore. So please, save me. Nah. Win us an extension, please.
Of course I will. Let's do this.
Sure.
I feel it. So's trust in me. A real bond for once. Of course I will, So.
Sarah.
This is our last chance.
Doesn't matter what. Find something connected to this transgressions. Well, think about it and win. Yeah, no slacking, loner.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, our discussion's definitely progressing. We've unraveled the mystery of the roster. Let's trust that the truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully.
Here we go.
This roster lists the chance of survival for the participants in the death game.
You said they determine these chances of victory by running simulations with AIs, right? Is there something about these sheets we're still overlooking? I forgot I was counted for a second for some reason. There are only being 16 names. Makes you wonder, right?
If so was an alias, that means there's actually 4 not listed, right?
Kai, Kundi, Joe, and Now are the 4 not on the roster. Nyan!
Yeah, that's so there's the 3 people who had a duo first trial, and then Kai. Who is like working for the organization.
Yeah.
Kinda curious how Sarah's chance of victory are the highest, huh?
It's not really relevant, KG.
Yeah, that's all on his mind, though.
Yeah. Can only think about Sarah.
Yeah. We're still overlooking. If So was an alias, that means there's actually 4. There's only a chance for the participants of the death game. There's only 16 names. Makes you wonder. You said they determine these chances of victory by running simulations with AIs, right? Should we just extract from everybody again?
Sure.
Let's check it together, Sarah. No, I still just only do
Okay,
this.
let me see this.
Like, there's not a lot of room between the percentages, so I don't think there's a missing page.
Yeah. Cancel. We established the chances of victory in everyone's real names, but for instance, we haven't touched on them yet, so maybe there's something odd about the occupations. This music, where are the glow sticks exactly jangled?
If so wasn't it? Oh yeah. Can't think of any common points between those 4, but maybe we can figure something in common between the 16 who are on the roster.
What these 16 have in common?
There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even I wasn't told any more details than that. I just got a whole lecture on how exact and unmistakable their data was.
Can you recall anything else at all? What is it?
Now that I think about it, they might have used the word candidates, not participants. Well, not that any difference between participants and candidates are.
No, there is a difference.
If there's a chance the kidnappers were using these terms distinctly, then maybe.
Yeah, because it could be that several people weren't supposed to be part of it, and then they were, like, now, maybe just like Joe wasn't.
Yeah.
And Kai, too.
So, like, the people who were not listed were not intended to be in the running, sort of.
Yeah. So seem to believe these were accurate to our chances of victory, but what about the chances for the 4 who aren't listed? Who knows? Their actions could even affect the chances for these 16. Maybe the reason they're not on here is because those 4 are dolls or something? What?
Possible, I guess.
Yeah, we did mention KG's occupation. Our AI cells must have killed each other over and over to produce this data and then been reset to do it all over again. Could that monitor room have been the place they did the test runs? Ah, wait, they're AIs, so they only have to fight digitally. True, no reason they would have needed to assemble in that room. Come to think of it, I heard there was something unique about the AIs in the monitor room. That they were all the candidates who survived the first trial. All the candidates. Since we learned the loner's real name, there's no reason to question these 4 wolves, but I don't know what they have in common, Neon. There's a mix of living people, not living people, and someone we never met. Wolf! There must be something in common.
Can look at the thing again, I guess.
Touched on them yet, so maybe there's something odd about the occupations on the roster. You should think about what the 60 on the roster have in common. Well, not that there is there. Could the 4 be dolls or something? Guess you said they were the candidates who survived the first trial.
I could match that with so.
Yeah, I think we
now
can
and
match
then.
that with so. Wait, let's save. Okay. Store statement. Oh! What the frick is happening? Hang on. What's this about? Candidates. Are participants and candidates really the same? The participants, those are the 20 people who were brought into this death game. Then maybe they're... What are the candidates the floor master spoke of?
They're qualified to win, yeah, I think. Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. I don't think the last one.
It's those with the qualifications, the right. Those who fulfill the conditions to be the ultimate winner. And with that in mind, if Gashu, who swears loyalty to the organization, were to make a transgression, he tried to kill a non-candidate. So, now.
I guess.
What if there was one of us who didn't have the right to victory, a non-candidate? Gashu would try to kill them. That's why he tampered with the sacrifice. I should know it now. Who here is not a candidate? It's now, it's now, it's now, it's now, it's now, it's now,
Yeah.
it's now. Please select the non-candidate. It's now. Yes.
Boop.
We figured it out. Let's go.
Yeah, because Thor's not on list either, but his real name is, so he's
Yeah.
definitely a candidate. Yeah.
Yes. You have the sacrifice, don't you? Huh? This roster lists the name of the candidates, those who are qualified for victory. Even Shin Tsukumi, with his 0% chance to actually win, is listed. But now, out of us survivors, your name is the only one missing. And in the monitor room, too, there was no AI of you. No, there didn't exist a now AI to begin with. Because you were an outsider who didn't meet the qualifications to be a candidate. And so Gashu tried to kill you. He sent the sacrifice with its high risk of death to now. This was your transgression, Gashu.
Fantastic. Oh, why are you skipping through?
No, I'm not skipping. This is him.
Oh.
That was all him.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't
It's
doing
like,
anything.
My lines.
I wasn't doing anything. I had my hands off the keyboard and everything.
I trust you. Yes, indeed. You're the chosen one.
Oh, big beef. It's over. All the energy's leaving me. Our long discussion, and at the end we earned it. Victory. A moment's survival.
Now to sleep for 24 hours and
Yeah.
then do it all over again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I kept quiet about the sacrifice the whole time. When I thought about what would happen if we weren't able to expose him, I just couldn't say it. It's entirely reasonable, I think.
I think it would go for not your fault even. It seems a bit more empathetic, yeah. Last one is so mean.
Yeah. It's not your fault now. All the fault lies with Gashu.
Answer me, Gashu. Candidates, this death game, what's it all mean?
It's to decide who's gonna be the next Mafia head. That's what we've decided.
I will say but one thing. Everyone, have you ever harbored doubts about your upbringing? That is my first and last hint for you.
Yeah, we're all tied to this Mafia organization.
Yeah.
Last?
As it's not just Sarah, it's like
Yeah.
Miss Sarah Jewin. You have overlooked something important about the Floor Master's code.
Oh yeah, he has to die now.
Oh.
It said in the code that like, oh, if you mess up, you're dead. So he's dead. About the code?
It is written clearly. If there is misconduct during the main game, it either proceeds with the transgressor's death, or must be retried 24 hours later.
Huh?
So it can still proceed. And I promised that I would fulfill my duty as per the code. Oh shit. If I take responsibility on my life, then the main game shall continue.
You're kidding! Stop!
Everyone, please earn victory.
No way! That's pretty metal.
Oh, that's messed up.
That is so messed up. That is absolutely messed up.
It's
The
just
fact
like he's
that-
killing himself just as
Yeah.
a middle finger to it all.
Yeah, that's actually insane. That was actually insane.
No way, this is...
Jangled! At least I don't have to look at him anymore.
Oh my god, it's not off my voice a second.
No! I think I'm about to lose one of my voices though, because
Yeah,
now it's
probably.
probably
Yeah.
gonna die.
Now it's definitely dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guaranteed dead.
He offed himself. Gashu. No!
This is impossible. It should be over. Why? Why this? He was going to do this from the start.
Why? For just a day's extension, we hung on stubbornly and put our lives on the line, and yet Gashu casually threw away his life. He easily shot down our hope. Who could be capable of such a thing? He's a demon. A demon. A demon who's dead. Goodbye. It shouldn't have. Savlin, please, it's an emergency, right? Suspend the main game. I can't do that. I can only act as a substitute. No, you're really going to continue? This is all within the rules. If I refuse, everyone will die. This isn't right. This isn't right at all. I beg you, it doesn't have to be true. 24 hours. At least let us retry. I'm sorry. I'll do anything, just please. I'm sorry. Now is the sacrifice. No one will vote for her. And we need to choose two. When the commoner is So or Kana.
I mean, it's still so. I mean, I feel bad for him now, but it's still so.
Well, we've all learned that it doesn't matter what choices we make.
No, it's a sacrifice. I'm the keymaster. We can only vote for So or Connor. So I guess it's clear who you'll vote for. So you...
Yeah. Should we stop here?
Yeah, that's okay.
Because I thought that we were going to be done so much earlier, and it's still been going.
Yeah, I just had layers and layers and layers.
Yeah, I'm going to save
let's
again.
leave the actual deaths for next week.
Yeah, the actual deaths will be next. We'll start off next week with people dying.
Start off on a high note.
Yeah,
Yep.
starting off on a very high note. Indeed.
Oh boy.
But yeah, thanks for joining as usual, Rolf. You're the best.
Yeah, I missed it. It's fun.
Yeah, I missed it too. I missed doing this with you. It's such a good time. And your voices are always the best.
Thank you.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining as usual, and good luck with your animation stuff. I believe in ya.
Thank you. Thanks. And yeah, then I'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Take care of yourself.
Thanks everyone for watching as well.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
You.
And also, thank you, Azure and Doodle and Jangled and oh my gosh. Now I'm like messing up everything. Zetsubo. There we go. Setsubo. Thank you so much. Sorry about that. It'll take me a little bit of time to get used to your name, but I think I'll get there. And Lulu and Owen and Adam. Thank you everybody so much for joining today. For more of this game, Your Turn to Die. It's been a good time. The next stream, of course, will be on Saturday. Another visual novel stream with all the Tomodachis. So I'll hope to see you guys there. I love you all so much. Thank you guys all for joining. Y'all are amazing. Let's see who we shall raid. You can call me Boo if it's easier. Heck yeah. Nice. I know, Azure, I love you the most. Let's see, who's live? Qflux is live. John Wolf is live. Let's go Qflux. Let's raid Qflux. He's doing some more Temtem as usual. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I love you all very much. I'll probably be streaming some Persona Q2 later in Discord, maybe, depending on how I feel later on. But I'll try and do it, hopefully. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. I love you all the most. Bye-bye.